Hello, everybody, and we are back with another episode of EHAPIWOT. This is EHAPIWOT number 4, featuring. You're unmuted now. You know you can talk now, right?
I was in the middle of eating my chip.
That's why I counted down.
Yeah, but you did it so fast. You were like 3, 2, 1. It's like where's the timing?
How long does it take for you to put down a bag of chips?
Okay, I was correcting my posture as well. You know, this is a legit podcast. I can't be like with my gamer shrimp posture. You know.
You flatter me. You flatter me. It's casual. Let's just keep it chill. I mean, there really isn't much requirements other than the fact that. Wait, did you actually read the waiver before signing it?
Don't send me a waiver. Was there a waiver?
Oh my god, who sent me that? That wasn't your signature.
Yeah,
You know,
it's okay.
I'll let my legal team handle it. You know, if anything goes down, I have
This is why-
I have OBB on speed dial.
That's it's because it's okay. My bad for my signature being literally stars and hearts. It's very easy to forge.
Thank you, DJ Paulo de la Cruz, for the follow. I'm gonna say hello to people who are in chat. Dodge, Santagoy, Taichu. Thanks guys for being early. A bunch of OBB is here as well.
What?
Speak of the devil. Hello, my Entukon. Hey, Tem. Salamat sa lahat, Nico. Grabe.
Chat.
I'm just gonna be drinking. Just let me know, guys, if the music is too
You're
loud. I'll turn it up.
drinking?
Coffee. This is coffee. It's just.
Oh, dude, that was almost the biggest betrayal of my life. Like you bringing drinks and you didn't tell me. Like I could have brought I still have emergency tequila.
You still have your emergency tequila bottle.
Well, it still has a little bit, maybe 2 sips.
I am not gonna make you. Okay. Last time I drank with you, you fell off your chair, cried a bunch.
True. True.
Told me to smoke in my room because you didn't want to see me go off camera.
True.
And
Did you actually smoke in your room?
I did smoke in my room. It took a while for the smell to dissipate.
It's true friendship.
You were so you're too adorable when you asked me like, don't go out to make Yossi. Make Yossi here na. I'm like, that was you.
I don't remember any of that. I have an alter ego when I'm drunk.
You-
She doesn't have a name. I just call her Patricia, in that movie
Split.
with
Yeah.
the meme.
That wasn't me.
So
That was
that was Patricia because I'm someone else when I'm drunk. Okay, I'm just.
Well,
Whew.
Patricia likes to make pa cute, and Patricia is a very big fan
Oh
of
my
Oblation
God.
Esports.
Yeah, apparently.
Anyway, before we
She's a
continue,
nice girl. Yeah.
before we continue, for the uninitiated, and seriously, at this point, if you don't know who this is, really, why don't you know who she is?
Hello.
Paru, please introduce yourself.
Hello. Hi, I'm Paru. I'm a streamer. I like to play cute games on stream.
And
Now introduce your other self.
okay, that was Patricia. Alright, but hi everybody, I am Paru, SadParu on Twitch. I usually play League. Sometimes I play a bit of Valorant. Variety, a lot of just chatting. I like animals. And I'm part of Manga Fam and Oasis Gaming and Oblation Esports. But most importantly, I am Nico's friend.
She's my favorite one.
Yeah. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you for
I'm a
being
big
here.
fan of the podcast since episode 1.
We literally only had 3 episodes before you came on, so you
Yeah.
know what. Well, that's
I have perfect attendance though.
yeah, actually, I'm Due to the lack of GPUs, the VODs will be delayed because I don't want to edit videos on my Integ. But if you do watch the VODs, you'll see Paru pop up in chat in all episodes. Except
Yeah.
she can't pop up in chat on this one because she's actually here. So, okay, yeah, there we go. There she is. You've been perfect attendance. Do you have like a favorite moment from the past 3 episodes?
Well, the one that I was the most active on was Jamie's. Because that's when I was just like free. Like I was not doing anything at all. I was just like there staring at you guys talking. I don't know. I think they were all good, but I really like the banter in Jamie's.
I'm really looking forward to this one because I'm just gonna double back. When it comes to Monka fam members, you're actually the one that I knew everyone for a certain period of time, but you were like the newest to me.
True. True?
Yeah, yeah. Like I've known Julia for a while, and then I've known Pat for a while, and then this is the time like I met Julia, IRL, and I've also been discussing with Jamie how the fact that we were also neighbors before, and then you and I kind of just met on Twitch, right?
Yeah, we did just from Twitch.
I actually like just that one time I went into your chat. I thought like you were in my recommended, and it was you're playing League of Legends. You were still in your other streaming
Condo,
studio. Okay, you know
Yeah.
Condo. And then I like this I like the energy of this girl. I mean, obviously very good looking, but you know there are plenty of good looking people on the platform, but not a lot of them carry the same energy and charm that made me stay in the community. And lo and behold, I didn't know we would be friends like this. I'm sorry, am I laying
I
it on
thought
too
you're
thick?
No, I thought you were saying not many of them carry games.
Look,
I was like, damn, is Nico burning everybody?
I can't burn people for gameplay. You've seen me play League. We've played League. I can't. I'm not in the proper place. You, however, if that was on your mind,
Pop-off moments, though. You got your pop-off moments in League. I remember that Shen quadra kill. Yeah, yeah.
that was from the same game that you were in my top jungle, and then you were just asking for help and crying. That was a good game. I was like,
Yeah, right. Good times.
Those
That
are
was the
good
League
times.
era.
the League
We're
era.
here now in the Valorant era.
Oh god.
Am I like lagging, by the way? I see my ping kind of spiking.
You're
in Discord.
you're
I'm fine though, right?
you're fine. You're fine. You're still moving. Your
Not-
lip. The words are still synced to your mouth.
I'm not like JAV mode or something. Like
Please don't make that okay, you can make that reference like a few more minutes. I'm not quite there yet. My head's not quite there yet.
oh yeah, how's Crims?
Dude. Okay. Elephant out of the room. Dodge rivals. Am I right?
Am I right?
Scrims have been really really stressful. Dodge was in chat a while ago. He was telling me like, "Don't you have a show after this?" I'm like, "You know what? I can delay it a few more minutes. Let's just push through this because like the tournament is tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I'm in the first group, so I'm playing tomorrow. And I was just the pressure is on because I really just like I don't want to win the tournament. Does that make any sense?
What are you there for?
I wanna have a few good moments, or like I wanna contribute to narratives at play. And there are multiple narratives in Dodge Rivals right now. You know,
That's true.
there's the whole Monka fam diaspora. You have Pat and
But I-
Julia on one team, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then me and Jamie on others, and it's just like, how will this affect things? I wanna thrash Julia, but she's with Pat, who's like the love of my life or whatever.
Oh, that's true. It puts you in a kind of weird spot, right?
Mm-hmm. There are other storylines to have that bet with Meg. You have Chris Ray and Ali being sisters on different teams, and a lot of other communities with probably their own storylines brewing. You have a favorite storyline at play?
Um, no,
Very
I don't have a
unbiased.
favorite. I'm so unbiased, dude. Like everybody is just the same thing, Like you're all just agents.
I can
No,
feel the struggle of you trying to find the right word.
you'll hear what I think tomorrow on
Oh
the day
right.
itself about the storylines and stuff. I can't spoil it because I wanted to make this point earlier when you said that you're there to try and have some good moments and stuff like that. We're 40 plus content creators plus because if you include me and Dodge and stuff, it's like and all the casters were also content creators. I feel like maybe 40% of people are really like in it to win it, and then 60% of people plus the 40% who are also in it to win it are also in it to make some good content, and I think that makes it more exciting. I don't know.
Like, did you expect it to be as big? Like, I didn't expect it to be as big as it is right now.
I knew it was gonna be this big, dude. It's the first Twitch Rivals-esque um uh, tournament here in local. At least as since I started streaming, it's kind of a long time. I'm like kind of Twitch boomer ish. Yeah.
That's a funny thing. That kind of leads me to another line of thought I had.
Yeah.
You're actually the youngest member of Monka Fam, right?
I'm
are.
270 years old.
You your mortal form is the youngest in Monka Fam.
I think Julia looks 13, so no, 15. 15. Sorry.
No, but the funny thing is, you may your mortal form, your physical body might be the youngest out of Monka Fam, but you're actually the one who's been streaming the longest out of all of us.
Actually, yeah, if you count, especially if you count like Brent at Brent Entertainment, Brent Entertainment, yeah. Like that's like 3 years.
I would count that because like not only was that a start, but that was like you were doing it in a professional level, right?
Oh, but okay. The thing is, wait, sorry for you to ask the question. I just need to say this.
All right.
When you stream independently, I feel like that's closer to professional than streaming for like an org or something, like streaming as a talent. I feel like
That's an
streaming,
interesting way to
yeah,
look at it.
yeah. I feel like streaming, as it was like invented or as it was popularized, is an independent sort of thing. So
What makes you
when
think
I
so? That it's more
because
professional that way.
because like if you think about streaming, you think about like the people who did get big from streaming, who are usually that story. These people who just had PC and free time and were entertaining, and they just built their channels and their like brands on their own independently, and then like the sponsorships, all of that. That's the more common story of people like getting big on Twitch. You hardly hear about someone who was just like a literally who, and then they got picked up by a company, and then they became a streamer like that. So, in a way, like streaming independently was like the real streaming. Does that make sense? Because like
That-
I mean,
that
we
is
know
true,
all
that
of
is
the
true.
struggle. Yeah, like all the struggles that come with being a streamer. I only knew half of. I only knew like most of that when I started streaming independently. And I was streaming for an org. I was just like, the only part that I had was the part of actually being on camera. When streaming is so much more of the behind the scenes stuff too.
Everything else was taken care for you back at
Yeah.
entertainment. That's interesting. I guess it's just the absence of an external like external requirements, you know? Just like your schedule is imposed by someone else. Or like cuz a lot of the times people who do it independently treat it as a hobby before they actually start taking it seriously.
Yeah.
You kind of have that another way around because you technically didn't. I mean, you could have started as a hobby, but technically you had obligations already, like very early on. So from Entertainment, and then you went independent. We'll tackle the Oasis gaming development
Yeah.
later, but it's kind of new. But
Yeah.
still, like, when you, I just really want to know what made you decide to do this independently, and does the background in doing it for a company, did it help you in any way when you were starting out on your own?
So it's easier to answer the second question. Like, yeah, it did help me a lot because I was like a random person. It's
As
true.
most
I
people
mean,
are, but
yeah, we all started as random people, but then the other people that Brand Entertainment picked up, I think they were trying to go for like variety. So for the people in chat who don't know, Brand Entertainment was like this 24/7 Twitch channel made by like Bren Esports. Like they had like an entertainment department. And then for that channel, they hired like 8 streamers to stream different shifts. So it's just one channel for all of us. And I was one of the people they picked. And what they were trying to go for was like pick different kinds of people. That's why they had like OBB, who was a lawyer. They had Leo, who's like a caster now, but at the time he was a radio DJ. And then Kitskua, cosplayer, Twitch streamer. And then there was like me, and I was just there. Like I was just there. I didn't have a thing. Like,
you didn't have a thing. Like there's the
I didn't
cosplayer,
have
the
a
lawyer,
thing.
the radio DJ, the
Yeah.
and then there's
They had like a wrestling girl. They had like this wrestler girl. They had Nico, who's like a pro gamer, an ex-pro gamer. And then there was like me. And it's like, what does she do? And it's like, oh, she eats food. She eats food on stream. But so yeah, it really helped me because I was really just a random person and nobody knew me. So that gave me like the kind of bump because everybody else is following. They were like kind of forced to know me as well because we were all in the same channel.
oh, okay.
So it's like, oh, I'm here for the radio DJ. What is this creature eating ramen here? Like, and I'm just, okay, I'm Paru. I play games. And so it did help. I know a lot of streamers, like, they start with having, like, not many people in chat to talk to. But because I started streaming with a company, I kind of bypassed that in a way. Because I had the regulars of like, the other talents. I had the people who were excited about like the Ber Entertainment launch. So I guess in that way,
I
gave
do
me that
see it from
jump
time to
start.
time, like people in chat saying like, been following since the Brent Entertainment days.
Yeah.
It's like it's interesting that you're able to hold such viewers, after like 3 years, more or less. I still see
Yeah.
them from time to time. They come and go, but it's interesting. It's very impressive, actually, very impressive. Because it's one thing to get a viewer in one broadcast. It's another thing to keep them coming back. And your community, is very impressive in the sense that you have a lot of regulars. I see a couple of them in my chat right now, and it's one of the struggles that like you and I know this, and it's something that you and I still struggle with. It's the concept of building a community around your content.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
over your vast experience in this industry, vast. I say vast. It's. I mean, let's get this straight.
I'm the wise man. I'm the wise Twitch boomer.
Beardless wizard. All right. Oh, wise beardless wizard. Because most people quit after like a year. Most people they quit after. Oh my God. Oh, wait, can we just address that OBB raided us with a party of 21 people? Hi, OBB.
Hi. We were just talking about Entertainment. I was like revealing the secrets of the company we used to work for. Isn't that poggers?
Yeah, apparently you were a lawyer not just for the content purposes. No, I'm kidding. I'm just joking. I was just.
So yeah, this is a lawyer and streamer. OVP, thank you so much for the raid.
Of 20. This dude, you've been playing a lot of Library of Ruina. I'm so happy to see you just streaming more often, dude. I hop in and out and lurk, dude. Big fan, always and forever. Also, we don't have a D&D session on Saturday. I forgot to tell you, but you're here now, so yay!
Hey. Woo.
All right, we have a question in chat actually from Just Sleepy, another Twitch streamer. Mods, if you can shout them
Hi.
out. What happened to Brent Entertainment? I was looking for the channel the other day. For those of you that are probably just listening in the background for the VOD squad, we're just making hand gestures of explosions and disappearance.
I made a sound effect too.
Poof.
Did they dissolve? They exploded. Imploded. Imploded is like.
Yeah, implode is
Exploded.
like, yeah. Implodes like inwards and then explodes outwards. So. Oh, so it did jazz hands. Got it. That's great. I like jazz hands. Entertainment
Yeah,
got
everybody
Thanos.
loves a good jazz hand.
They, I'm not sure about the specifics or how much we can actually talk about.
I think it's fine to talk about, right? OBB, it's not a lawyer here. It's fine. We're good. We're backed up by the law himself.
We have a one-man legal team. Right.
So for entertainment, they some of the talents left, like me and OBB, and then they converted into like a talent agency, and then they also switched platforms from Twitch into this other platform that I forgot what it was called. but it was
Tamago?
like,
Was it Tamago?
you remember the time? No, the other one besides Tamago. There was Tamago, and there was like the.
I
and then
forgot
they
the other
went to
one.
the. Yeah, but there was another one, right? There were.
I can say Tamago because Tamago isn't around anymore.
I think the other one also doesn't exist anymore. But they went there, and then I think at some point, like they just didn't renew when the contract expired, and then they just stopped. They just went for the talent agency, and I don't know if it's still operational. Actually, I should probably. Yes, it was. No, it was not. What was it?
I keep on forgetting. Like, it's hard to keep track of other streaming platforms when the big well, formerly the big three, but like the big four now. You have YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook, right? It's like anything outside of that's hard to keep track of.
It's not Kumu. Guys, I don't remember. There are obviously so many streaming platforms.
In Southeast Asia, yeah.
But that's what happened to Entertainment, to answer your question. It's not Trovo either. But yeah, you know what? We learned a lot, and that's what matters. What was your other question, Nico? The one before? The one when you asked if streaming with like a company helped me?
Why did you decide to go independent? Like, everything dissolved. So like, what made you decide to go independent and really stick it?
I left before
Oh.
So yeah, I left like at the start of the year, and the happened like around like a month after.
I love that we're referring to the whole entertainment not renewing as a sound effect. There's not even a word for it.
I mean, we're referring to the streaming platform as a. I don't know what it's called. You know, isn't language amazing?
Yeah,
Anyway.
you can make random grunts and noises, and we understand what you're saying.
Yeah. So. I just wanted to have more control over my time, and I wanted my content to be mine. You know? Like, that's kind of something you don't appreciate until you know how it feels to not have it, to not own your content.
Like the lack of
It's
control.
a weird feeling.
Yeah. Can you give us like a hypothetical scenario in which your control was taken from
Okay.
you?
Like I can, there are like several ways, but one of them is probably like if your content, like your streams, your VODs were being like restreamed in a different platform, and in the different platform, like there's people in your chat, and then they're like typing, but they're trying to talk to you, but then you're just a recording, so it's it's just weird.
That is super weird.
Yeah. And I didn't really super know about it. I just saw it one day, like, wait a minute, that's me.
OBB found
Yeah.
it. Found the password.
Gamely, what the fuck is
I don't even remember coming across that
Dude,
platform.
was more recognizable.
Like, yeah, Gamely versus is the platform. What's Gamely? It's
But like, yeah, the whole content thing, I don't Yeah, and then there was also I guess I wasn't that fond of being given like criticism and evaluation
In what
on my.
sense?
Yo, can I even say this? OBB, OBB.
Okay, you know what? Let's just.
I
Okay.
don't mind as long as OBB says fuck it. I'm fine with it. You know,
No,
I
because
trust it with my life.
we usually criticize and give feedback within Monka fam. Like we talk about each other's content and like what we could do better. I guess we sugarcoat it a little too much there, but I'm pretty sure that's not what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's not like that.
You didn't.
It's,
You
it's
guys have no
different.
NDAs. Okay, that's good. That's good.
Okay, it's like the dynamic as I like. If it's a fellow streamer and a friend, then that's a different kind of criticism than what you would get from like a boss. Yeah.
Okay.
Like imagine you were a hired streamer and your boss was like, Nico, you suck at Valorant, just stop playing it. Just never play that. Can you just stick to making jokes and stuff?
You sound like Julia right now. Julia's my boss. God damn it.
Dude,
Confirmed.
imagine if Julia was like this like dude who's like, oh
Okay, so if Julia and this was Pat, okay, got it.
my god, these are your words, not mine. Okay,
I'm sorry. I'm
These are
just
your words.
joking. I'm just joking. Please don't take
It's
that.
okay. They're probably. It's okay. I think they're playing Valorant. They
No,
won't know.
Pat is lurking in my chat right now. I see it.
But he's probably thinking about Valorant. I think.
Okay, yeah,
Pat
everybody's.
has like the Valorant virus in his head. And
But it's more. That's a lot of like just policing your content in general.
it was more of the evaluating, you know. I just don't like being told stuff. Like you know my personality. It's like I'm the type if you tell me to do something,
You'll do
it's
the
gonna be
opposite.
on my mind.
Oh.
Yeah, to like, oh my god, I have to not do that. You know, like I just remember one of the things being told to me was like, oh, like, for I don't even have the words to say it, but they were like, you know, Paru, your content is being cute.
The funny thing is, like your current content right now, all the cutesy stuff is done in irony.
I mean, my chat thinks it's ironic, but there's like a part of me that's like actually like oh, I get to do egg, yo, let's fucking go.
So part of you actually enjoys doing the cringe Aegyo?
Yeah, part of me does.
Just for the
I mean,
just before we
Okay.
continue on that thought, just for people in my chat who don't know what that is, I'm making you do it right now. Sorry, I'm sorry, not sorry.
the cringe eggyo is like this channel point for deep. Do I have to do it or can I just explain it?
I mean,
It just makes
it's you can explain it, but people are gonna be like, okay, I wonder what that's like. So you're gonna have to probably do it after you explain it.
so cringe eggyo, it's a channel point redeemable in my stream, and eggyo is like acting cute. It's like a Korean word, and then it's cringe because it's cringe. If I don't know, acting cute is generally cringe, isn't it? So yeah,
You just
so
take it
cringe
up another
eggyo.
notch.
Yeah. A cringe eggyo, for example, for you guys would be like, hi everybody in chat. So you followed me all the way from my stream. You must really like me. I like you too. Wink wink. It's like that. It's like
Hot damn. Okay.
yeah, that's like the intended reaction, you know? It's
Yeah.
that flips desk, you know?
I don't know because like I know I find it cute, but at the same time I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
It's that
it works.
It's that mix of emotions. It's like NTR.
Are we gonna go into that territory this early?
No.
You want to talk about that? I know you're
Like,
very knowledgeable in this
to-
subject.
I wanted to like say something actually about the whole cringe thing and me wanting to do it.
Okay.
Let me just call out every streamer ever. But I think when streamers are made to do like embarrassing things, they all secretly like it. There's a part of them that's like, hey, this is content.
Actually, you know what?
Right?
That's
Right?
that's super true. That's actually super
It's
true.
true.
It
It's
is.
true.
Because that takes me back to a moment where I was like starting out with my Dungeons and Dragons stream, and this is like, my regulars from Kuwait. They just discovered me at the time, and then I was drinking, and then a hype train started, and I just started dancing while drinking, and it was like super cringe dancing, but they kept throwing money at me, so I was like, this is so embarrassing, but I made this much money today. I'm like, and there's a clip, several clips. I was drinking a bottle of gin and doing the caramel dancing.
Oh, good song choice though.
Yeah.
Good song.
It's after the whole Mr. Chan Chan viral thing. So I was like, okay, just write it, write it. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. Like, Julia and Pat were on the call, dying from secondhand embarrassment. I was like, I don't care. Look at all these bits and gifted subs.
So part two of that thought, that streamers, yeah, like CP saying he's exposing streamers. Part two of that is why I think that is. Because it usually builds up over time, right? When you're a new streamer, you're kind of less on doing the embarrassing stuff. You're like, if I get 500 followers, I'll do a horror stream. I hate horror games. But then when you're like a bit like bigger already, or like have more viewers, been streaming for a longer time, then you're just more predisposed to like, okay, fine, I'll do a dance. I'll shout penis. I'll run out of my room and shout penis at the top of my lungs. It's because you get the positive reinforcement from your chat whenever you do stupid, cringe, embarrassing things. And then over time, it trains you to just want to do these things. That's
I
my
mean,
theory.
it's the content creator mindset. What's Diego voice acting in the rewards? To be honest, I don't usually do channel point rewards during these things, but you know what? Just for the hell of it, I guess I can do it one. You don't mind me doing a voice acting thing during in the
I
middle of
redeemed
this?
it.
Oh God. This is a voice acting reward based on one of my very original non-playable characters in Dungeons and Dragons. This is Diego voice acting because this is the voice of the character Diego Jose Manuel Fernando de los Santos y Buenaventura the third. He's meant to sound like Antonio Banderas, but a little more. I don't know how to put this, but yes, sometimes it gets very weird when it gets redeemed at the most inopportune moment. So thank you for that, Señorita Paru.
Hey, Diego got bars. Like the can you do the name? Can you say the name again?
Diego Jose Manuel Fernando de los Santos y Buenaventura the third.
Yeah, actually fire.
You know, it actually took me like a whole afternoon to practice that.
It's it paid off. It
It's
was
like
expertly delivered.
it's
Ooh.
muscle memory at this point. I've seen Pat try. Yeah, how much of that did you actually retain? How much of that name did you actually retain to memory?
None.
None, right?
Actually, none.
It's actually Diego Jose Manuel Fernando de los Santos y Buenaventura. And the funny thing about that is two names out of that long thing are actually part of my IRL name.
Ooh, fun fact.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've told you this before, but you know, among the lots of things we share with each other, it probably got lost in the tapestry of facts and secrets we share.
There's a lot.
There's a
There's a lot,
lot.
Chad.
There's a lot. There's a
A
lot.
lot.
It's kind of scary how much she knows about me, and how much I know about her.
But yeah, I think accents are cool. Voice acting is pretty cool.
Have you tried doing accents or voice acting?
I can't do accents.
Have you ever tried
Um,
have you ever tried to dub an anime?
No, but it's one of my dreams to not an anime, but a visual novel. I'd really love to voice act a visual novel, specifically an R18 visual novel.
Congratulations
You knew
on
it
that,
was-
by the
you
way.
knew it was going there.
I knew it was going there. You got noticed recently, right?
Yeah, I did.
How did that turn out? Did anything come out of that interaction?
Dude, it's actually great. Like, Just USA, the Aeroget publisher and licenser, in English of like Japanese games and stuff like that. They follow me on Twitter. They follow me on Twitter. They gave me a free game. I played the game on stream, on Discord with my community. It was very fun. It was a bit awkward to, watch a sex in Discord with people who you've never really seen in real life, But it was a super cool experience, and I've always wanted to share like my love for porn games with other people, as it's something I was not able to do growing up.
Because that's the funny thing. You mentioned growing up. You've been playing these games for quite a while.
Yeah.
The this is just for all intents and purposes. Let's just say as early as 18.
You know that sex education in the Philippines is really shit.
It can't. It
Like
kind of is.
they just show you like pictures of STDs and they're like, "Yup, that's all you need to know. Don't have sex." But so I needed.
That's how they taught you sex education in your school?
Okay, to be fair, I don't really listen in class.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, the only thing you managed to retain was these are STDs, don't have sex.
Because they're yucky. They showed the yucky pictures.
No, because we were taught like these are the different ways of contraception. Of course, not having sex is
we
best.
didn't learn that.
We can use condoms, pills, and of course there's a calendar method, which is the most dangerous, so don't do that.
There's no way they actually teach the calendar
They
method.
taught us the calendar method in high school. I was 15 years old. They taught us what the calendar method is.
That's
So I'm not sure about your school, but mine had some pretty
Okay.
good. We had a pretty good lesson there. Of course.
I went to. Okay, so in Singapore we didn't have sex ed. That's where I had high school. So this sex ed is like what I remember from grade school. So of course they weren't gonna tell us like the calendar method or anything like that.
What is the calendar method? Just for those who are curious.
Okay, so the calendar method is something about the girl's period.
Yeah.
Or like her ovulate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and then so there's like this specific time period when the girl's like baby maker is currently inactive or some shit. I don't know.
The least likely it is to actually, get
Yeah,
fertilized.
and that's like the safe day that they always say in like dojins and hentai.
Yeah.
That's
But it doesn't work
but-
for people who are irregular. So girls who have irregular cycles, the calendar method is risky. So don't.
Yeah. And so, like, to connect it back to the eroge, because sex ed was so shit, I learned everything I know about sex from porn games.
Isn't that like learning about medicine from your local crack dealer? I don't know.
It's better than nothing.
It's better. It's better than nothing.
It's better than nothing.
So that's actually
why-
impressive how
Yeah.
you that's how you learned about the calendar method because
Oh no.
No.
I learned about so the only thing they never explicitly say calendar method in any kind of like hentai, right? Like you're a hentai, you're not champion. So
Look, I was on the
No.
pilot episode. It was very let's not bring it up.
yeah, so
Fellow champion.
they never say calendar method. They just say, oh, it's a safe day. It's a safe day. Do it inside or something like that. So I didn't really know what a safe day meant. So I kind of thought that safe day was just something you decided.
Or like safety, my parents aren't home that day. Or-
Yeah, like that. Like it's a safe day because I won't get mad or something like that.
Or we won't get caught or like
Yeah, we won't get caught. So I think, but because of that, I eventually Googled it and I was like, oh, there is science behind it. It's not just like your feelings of when you feel safe.
Oh, sex isn't just about feelings. Who knew?
Yeah, dude, sex is a science. If you want to have sex with someone, say it's for research.
That line never works. I'm just telling you right now. Unless, okay, there's it's less than 50% success rate. All right.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. Yeah, you know.
We've had this conversation before. I'm not about to have it in front of all these people. Sex was made for esports. I mean, true. If there's casual sex, there must be competitive ranked sex.
Or flex.
Yeah,
you know,
flex sex.
flex sex.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to put so
Yeah.
many tags on this for the YouTube VOD.
ARAMs!
ARAMs.
That's like peak casual sex.
Isn't that
You
just
run in?
it's a quickie? That's just called a quickie.
No, it's all random.
All random, all mid.
It's all random. Yeah.
How does that work? You just
So-
walk into a room and don't know who's gonna be on your bed?
Yeah. I mean, it's not something that I've personally tried, but I can kind of imagine like the mechanics of it, you know.
Okay, how does it go? Because I'm having a hard time imagining what ARAM sex is like.
Okay, so you walk into the lobby.
Okay.
The lobby.
The
Where all
lobby.
the other players are. And then, so you and all the other players have an understanding that you guys are there in the lobby for activities, for gameplay, right?
How many times are you
Gameplay.
gonna do finger quotes during this explanation?
Alright. So once you're in the lobby, you go to to the middle of the lobby because that's that's a all mid.
Okay.
And then you just RNG choose somebody. You don't choose it. You just RNG. You're just randomly matched up with somebody. And then you just, you know,
That just sounds like
clash.
an orgy. No, I'm not gonna lie.
No, but it's like
This implies that normal sex is also 5v5. You know that, right?
no. It's like a one-on-one thing, but then it's random.
Oh.
Yeah. Because you know it'll make more sense if you think about it in that it's 1-1, but then you go there with your team, which is like your group of friends, and maybe the lobby is just a bar, right? And maybe the players are just horny college students. Does it make sense now?
Okay, that makes more sense. It's
Right?
it's just an evening of bad decisions.
See, so at first it just sounds like we're talking about dumb shit, like haha, all random, all mid sex. But then if you put things into context, you realize it's actually normal. This actually happens all the time.
I don't think like I've never done that thing where I go to a bar and pick someone up, take them home, and sleep with them. Like
Oh, other people do that.
I know
I've never
other-
done that either.
I've never done that. I think it's more common for like younger people though. Like people who are in their like late teens to early 20s.
Maybe.
Because given like if I had the chance, I would probably try it. But like the most success I've probably had in that is probably just a party with mutual friends. But that's like at somebody's place, not like out.
Yeah, that's like flex Q.
Yeah, flex Q. Yeah, I've never done ARAMs. I've just done flex Q.
Why are we talking about this? Why did we?
You know, these conversations just take a turn for the worse or the better. It depends.
Where did I'm trying to think. I just know you're talking about sex education and
You talked about porn
porn
games,
games.
and then we talked about
yeah. All right, so just to wrap that up, the porn games thing, they gave me a free porn game. I've been in talks with them. They're really interested in the Philippines because there's a lot of like
Horny
weebs
people,
who
yes.
speak English. Yeah, that's like important thing. They're horny, they're weebs, and they speak English. So it's like definitely a market they can cater to. And then they're like, by the way, you want like some aero manga? Because we have like an aero manga like partner.
Oh my God, you're the
And then I was like-
ambassadress. You're the bridge.
I know I never thought about that, right? That's crazy. But I'm kind of at that point, you know. I'm at that point in my life that I never thought I'd be in. Like this is a happy thing. It's like when I have to ask the esports org that I joined if it's okay for me to take a sponsorship from a porn company.
How did they react to that?
Oh, I haven't yet. I'm building up confidence.
Well, you did mention it, and well, I hope everything goes well with Oasis Gaming when you bring that up.
I think it's cool. It's cool.
No, but like, I'll admit. I mean, I didn't really play that many porn games. Just, what if I think about it? There's just two that pop up in my head. One is My Girlfriend is the President,
Mm.
which is that was a fun time. That was fun. But the one that really stuck with me was Katawa Shoujo.
Yeah.
I mean, it was nice that they had the option to disable sex scenes, but if you think about it, all their sex scenes were disabled.
So true.
Okay, so
Actually, it's actually so good. But yeah, Sleepy's right though. I thought you were gonna say meet and fuck.
y'all don't
You
deny that
know
y'all have
that
played
thing?
Meet and Fuck. I depends what mode, cause like I
There were so many. There's like 50. 50 meet and fucks.
yeah right. Wait. Meet and Fuck is the title of a game and not an IRL thing that he's referring to, right?
Yeah, it's a game.
Oh, okay,
Dude,
sorry.
This is an IR.
What? No. What? Okay.
That's a different kind of.
Look, it's called Bumble, all right, and we did this before. I mean, not you and me, but we made your profile before, and we talked. That was the topic
Yeah.
of conversation. It's called dating apps, guys. People meet and fuck on dating apps. It's like it's nothing new. It's normal.
Yeah,
People do
he
it.
did the IRL version.
I
See,
did.
we were just out there playing the fucking simulator version. Yeah.
It's a Newgrounds game.
You
what-
really never played it, Nico?
I'm not familiar. I thought he was just referring to the fact
It's
that
like a flash game, and then there's like multiple ones. So like they're really short, right? So there's like different situations, like being on a ship, being like a race car driver, and like being in school, things like that. And then it usually goes with like a visual novel thing when you're talking to a girl.
okay.
And then you have to pick the correct options, and then it leads to like a stage 2 where it's you can like touch them, and then stage 3 when you do the and then you have to like move your mouse like
Okay,
to raise the meter.
I just googled it, and wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's look at images. Oh.
I mean, it's like not it was really old.
Yeah.
I
No,
was,
this does remind me of
I
like
was
the
like in yeah.
This
I
is the
was in grade school.
this is that Newgrounds era. Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. Just be careful not to flip my phone towards
That it'll be the last episode.
It's like, all right, guys. It's like, guess you'll have to catch us on YouTube. No, but like, no, that reminds me of because I may not have played that one in particular, but I did spend a lot of time in Newgrounds, and
Like the dating sims,
I played-
dress up games.
I played the
etc.
Naruto dating sim, and it was like you play as Sakura, just trying to date either Rock Lee, Sasuke, or Naruto. And then I just thought it was really cool because there was like a stat based system. There's training and there's a combat thing, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, it's a dating sim. And then you get to the ending, and then it's like, oh. And I was playing it at like I was playing it at my best friend's house, and I was like, oh. And then my best friend's little brother caught me in the ending, and I was like, oh. And then I tried to run after him because like, what's she doing? What's she eating the strawberry ice cream for like that? And I'm like, that's not strawberry ice cream. Can you go now, please? I just closed it. I'm like, shit.
It's not strawberry ice cream.
That's not strawberry ice cream.
But yeah, I think those games were an important part of my childhood, and probably led to me wanting to see more like it, but like better quality, which was like hence the eroge hobby.
Can you imagine just meeting your younger
Yeah.
self and telling her like, we did it. We made it.
Yeah, exactly. Yo, do you see this? They follow you.
You know, they
The
make
porn
these
company
things.
follows you. Yeah.
You made it to the big
Probably
leagues.
my biggest achievement. Probably my biggest achievement as a streamer. Not gonna lie. Aside from, forming my community. So probably like the top 2 up there.
I mean, it's really impressive how far you've come as a content creator. Like you really are one of the you're really one of those streamers I really look up to, which is funny because like if I were to actually look at you, I'd be looking like this. but that's not the point.
I'm like 6'4".
Sure you are.
You cannot confirm because it's not like you've met me in person yet.
Yeah, because we keep on trying to plan that, and there's always something that comes up.
I can't go out on Sundays.
I know, it's so...
I have church. And I live in the middle of nowhere too.
Yeah. You would have been at that meetup with Pat and Julia, and that would have been great. Don't worry,
Yeah.
I get vaccinated again. I get my second shot in June, and then I think Pat is also working on his. Julia should be able to avail of hers. And if we are all vaccinated, or just when everything dies down, we can finally see.
Where everything dies.
Yeah, we can finally see what your katsu preference is, because I'm pretty sure the next meetup is gonna be a tonkatsu thing again.
Oh man.
You don't like katsu?
It's expensive.
Oh, don't worry. If we plan it in advance, yours is on me.
Can we like have like a dono goal? Buying
Buying
food for Monka Fam.
the Monka Fam meetup stream.
Yeah,
Don't
buy
we-
us food.
Don't we have a Twitch channel? It's just sitting there. I remember we just got it just so that people wouldn't get the name.
Oh, makes sense. But Monka Fund.
The Monka
That's
Fun.
genius.
That's actually, you know what?
That's so good. Why are people so smart?
Guys,
Damn.
we would be nowhere without you guys in chat. So thank you for sticking around and giving us ideas to use. But here's the thing. You're one of the streamers I really look up to. And I guess this is a pretty standard question to ask someone who has gotten to the level of success you have. Because let's not kid ourselves. Like, a lot of people would love to have what you have right now, but are very like unaware of how to get there. Because you didn't get this instantly. You worked for it. I have two questions on my mind right now, but I'm pretty sure I want to ask you the one that I haven't asked the other guests.
Okay.
This annoys me too.
Go for it.
This annoys me too personally, but a lot of people discredit your success right now all because you're a cute girl. So
yeah,
what
for sure.
yeah, you probably have a lot to say about that perspective about guys saying like, I'm not a successful streamer because I'm not a cute girl or whatever, and I'm like totally missing the point here.
Yeah.
So albeit there is an advantage to that, I'm not gonna lie. However, that's not all there is to it. What was something you wish you knew starting out building your community? The biggest takeaways and biggest lessons you've learned that could prove that statement wrong and just fucking get rid of that mentality of others right off the bat.
Okay, wait. I need to write down the points. So the first one was about the that was so loaded, Nico. That
It
was
was.
so loaded. Okay, so the first one was about like cute girl streamers. Okay,
Yes.
so I'm just gonna get that out of the way and be like like to just be really like technical about it. I think it really is easier to get attention at the start if you are a girl streamer. Just because I think there's like there's less girls who play games. I mean, it's still kind of male dominated, like, so it's that's already like a kind of interesting thing. It's like you're kind of like already in the minority, so that makes you like interesting. And of course everybody likes cute girls. I love cute girls, but then if you notice, like, it's easier to build like a small following when you're a girl, but then to actually break like a bigger number, like to say 100 or like more than that, it's always male streamers who are at the top.
That's true.
The biggest streamers are dude streamers. So I think whatever gender you are, like whatever you were, whatever like traits you were born with, like there's like a set of challenges for you. Yeah. So that's a thing for that. What was the other part of the question, Nico?
Okay, that was a very loaded question. Wait, did your Discord get out
About
of sync?
like, I'll reconnect. You want?
All right. Yeah, let's do that.
Or you can change the server, the region.
All right.
Maybe that'll help.
We could actually do that. Hold on. Let me.
April Fools! Haha! You guys thought it was May? It's actually April. You fuckers got fooled. What fools? It's better now. I think it's better now. Yeah.
All right. Are we good?
Maybe?
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah, we're good. We're
Yeah,
good.
what was the other part of your question?
What's something you wish you knew? Like, what's something you know now that you wish you knew starting out independently or starting streaming? That helps a lot. That could help a lot of new streamers out. Like,
Oh my
what's
God,
what's the hard work actually involved, or what would have you done differently? What would have made life easier for you? It's a lot of things.
I probably would have paid more attention to my social media at the start. Like properly posting on Twitter and Facebook and all my platforms every time I'm gonna stream. Sometimes I still forget. Making the effort to not like disappear from social media every now and then. Just having a presence always helps. But one thing that I'm gonna say that it sounds kind of dumb, but
Okay.
reading chat and talking to chat and knowing who's in my chat. Because before, like, this is like way back, so I was Brent Entertainment. I didn't really make that much of an effort to connect with chat. I was just like, they watch, I play. I don't want to be known for, I want to be known for my gameplay, you know? So
No.
I had that kind of mindset. It's like everyone's gonna think like, oh, it's cute girl playing games, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna be opposite. I'm gonna be not cute, I'm only play game. Like that.
You
So I
just
didn't really connect with chat.
you just wanted to be a gremlin on League.
Yeah. That's what that was like the idea I had of streaming before. But now I know, like, the happiest parts of streaming isn't from the games, really. It's from chat and interacting with chat. So, right?
I just
Can you believe I didn't know that shit at the start?
That seems very, very routine and basic, but I can understand why you would, come from that line of thinking, because
Yeah.
you were trying to break a stereotype.
Exactly.
But at the same time you were also trying to, I don't know, you always feel like you have something to prove.
Yeah, I always feel like that's what all short people are like.
You just said you're 6'4".
Yeah, like short
Ca-
compared to 7-footers.
Cat's out of the bag. You're not tall.
I'm short compared to 7-footers. Nico.
You're
Not
short
a
com-
7-footer.
you're short compared to me, and I'm 6 feet. So you know what? A lot of people are short compared to me, but I can just say that. I'm not gonna reveal. I'm not gonna reveal how short you actually are, but I just know.
Okay.
I just know. So it's not just the height thing, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a lot of things. Being young and a student and unemployed, being a girl, whose appearance is conventionally good. I don't know, dude.
Conventionally
Yeah.
good. What are you like?
I'm so tired of calling myself cute. I already called myself cute like 5 times in the stream. Like my ego, like my mind won't allow it anymore. Like I
All
said it too
right,
much.
you don't want to
can't-
get gassed. Like just.
I can't stroke my ego that much.
All right, then let chat do it, guys. Type 1 in chat if you think Paru is cute. God damn it.
Hey, we have the same content brain.
I know. I know. One of the reasons why I enjoy working with you so much.
But yeah, you do feel like you have something to prove because of that, because of people saying like, oh, you probably just get views because you're a cute girl and you get all of the simps who want to date you, blah blah blah. It's like, there's more kinds of people in the world than cute girls and simps, dude. Like,
we tackled this in the first episode of
Yeah.
EHAPIWOT, but I was just scared because we're not like Pat and I don't experience it as much, and we're not really like we're not the authority to speak on the subject. But like that's another thing, which I'm guessing you have a frustration with as well, is that viewers trying to like date you.
yeah,
I mean,
it doesn't really. I'm kind of. It doesn't bother me that much before, but it used to get to me a lot.
Like how would you know, like if somebody appears in your chat, it's like part of you knows.
It's not really like when someone says like, "Hi streamer," and you're just like, "Oh, this guy wants to fuck me." It's not like that. It's like.
So you've never had a
It's-
person in your chat that just exudes "this person wants to fuck me" energy. You've never had that? Okay,
I
you know
think
what?
it's more like it's. Nico, sorry, I'm not on your level, okay?
Shut up! I've only had less than a handful of times in my case. Okay, it was also when I was starting out, right? But like I've gotten used to people like calling me good looking and sexy because like they're just really nice. They want to make me feel good. But earlier on in my career, there's like some people just gotta like cross a certain line that I'm like, that's a little uncomfortable. Like, you want to see my legs that badly? Holy shit, please don't. But for you, how do you get a sense of like that kind of person?
It doesn't really like hit any like red flags for me unless they're actually like saying time-outable things like, oh my god, can I see booba? But like it's more of I just have my guard up by default. I think most people are like that naman. Like even non-streamers, like just people in general usually have their guards up when meeting new people. And when you're a streamer, you meet like 50 people a day or something. Maybe not 50, but you meet a lot of people in a day. A lot of
That's
new people, more than the average person would. So there's like more time for you to be on guards, and you have to keep on switching. Like, oh, it's this guy who's been following me and subbed for 9 months. Hey, what's up? And suddenly it's this guy, and it's like, oh hi, yeah, I'm Paru. Nice to meet you. It's like there's a lot of switching, so I don't really have time to think. Like, this guy, did this guy want to watch my gameplay? Is this guy into me? I think it just helps to not think about it so much. It used to make me really upset when I was new, because I always felt like I had something to prove. Plus I'd be like, wait a minute, maybe I'm not proving it, maybe I'm proving the opposite. Maybe people really do just watch me because they're interested in me and because they want me to be like their ideal GF gamer girlfriend and stuff.
right.
But then I think after some time I'm just like, doing the thingy.
Yeah. Yes.
Hi Diego.
See,
Hi, Diego.
I am doing the thing. Right. So that used to be your mentality. But now, if you were to describe what your thought process is like right now, because right now, it doesn't bother you as much. You said that. See?
Yeah.
Okay, so, like, Diego, right? So, wait, where was I? Sorry, I'm so dumb.
What the fuck is that? What was that?
It's Patricia.
Look. How many characters do you play on stream? Jesus.
Wait, I can't even answer the question properly.
Because you used to think like get so upset like, are they just watching me because I want them to be they want me to be their ideal GF. But like right now a lot of people still watch you, and I see your chat. It's not that's not the case. Is that what you see? Like, how do you see it
Yeah.
now?
Like, because the people who stay are the people who watch me for my content. The people who come and go are the people who want to date me and then realize that, oh, it's not happening. Okay, we just go. And then I guess You know, I mean that's not all the people who go. There are other reasons, but those people usually leave soon enough when they get the hint. But
When
um,
they clip certain things and then they notice that the clip gets deleted.
but yeah, like it's I just don't really let it bother me. Like at the I don't really want to sound like who got or anything. But as a streamer, you're kind of used to people leaving you, like right?
I was already used to people leaving me before I started becoming a streamer, Paru.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. Yeah, I knew that. But like, what hurts more, like a girlfriend of 3 years leaving you, or a viewer of 9 months who said poggers to all of your outplays, and then one day he just disappears?
I mean,
Obviously, the latter hurts more.
no, the girlfriend
Like,
would hurt more. It would only hurt. The latter would only hurt more if they were also subbed for 9 months.
oh yeah, if they're subbed.
If they're subbed,
Tier two sub.
tier 2 sub, I'm like,
Yeah,
tier
like
1 sub, I would be.
who gives a fuck about the girlfriend when
Yeah.
your loyal viewer, your regular who you shared so many happy moments with,
Yeah.
he just is gone one day.
So-
And you can't dislike them. There's no closure because life happens. You're just like, you know what? Maybe he got friends. Maybe he got a job. Maybe he just found another streamer. It's fine.
Yeah, you could always have breakup sex with your ex, or like
Yeah, but you can't. Wait.
you can't have breakup sex with your. That didn't pan out how I thought it would go, but you get the point.
Yeah. I thought we were onto something there, and then I
Yes,
realized we're not onto something.
We're not onto the no.
Yeah, but it's like that. Yeah, you kind of get used to people like coming and going, meeting 50 people a day. Sometimes you lose people. So then thinking so hard about why people are there or what they watch you for, that's kind of less on your mind aside from like in a growth standpoint. But not really. It's not on you as much anymore as like an emotional thing. You know what I mean?
Yes, Paru. I know
Wait.
exactly what you mean.
Wait. Nico, if you're gonna do a movie trailer voice, can it be about breakup sex with a viewer? If you're gonna do like a trailer thing.
All right, fine. For you. You can always have breakup sex with your ex. But this summer, you can't have breakup sex with your viewers. Alright, I did my best.
Rue.
Breakup sex isn't
That's
even that
true.
fun, you know? It's like,
I wouldn't know.
it's 15. Alright, fine. 20 minutes, 15 minutes. And then you have to clean up after. It's not worth it. I could be playing an entire Valo match.
You could play like 5 meet and fuck games
That's 5 times the sex.
in the time it takes for you to have one quantity one sex.
In the time you can have 5 sex for the time of
Yeah,
one.
you can have 5 quantity 5 sex in newgrounds.com.
Efficiency, right? Efficiency. God damn it. I actually want to. There's a text file on my desktop that. Let's see if it's still there. Okay, wait. I minimized the Discord window. Okay. Streaming on one monitor is so difficult.
Are you thinking of getting another monitor?
I already have a monitor as my GPU. I'm getting it tomorrow.
Oh, right.
I still have your recommendations text. Oh wait,
Recommendations about?
I only have one game here. Saya no Uta.
Oh shit, that's a good one.
Yeah, you told me to check that one out.
Yeah, it's short.
'Cause we used to like. I remember you gave this recommendation to me back in the Minecraft days. You remember
yeah.
Minecraft?
Yeah. Minecraft, I mean, everybody always comes back to Minecraft.
Yeah, it's kind of like Don't make it. Don't come up with a relationship analogy. kind of
Yeah,
like
Nico, what did your ex do to you? Why is it always about exes?
which one? No, I'm kidding.
Ooh.
Hey Meg, if you're watching this, all's great. We're still friends, right? Wait, not that. Not. She's not a streamer. This is a different. I'm gonna get in so much trouble for this. It's a private citizen, guys, with no public imagery whatsoever. That was supposed to be a throwaway joke for that person. Sorry, Margaret. There we go. Not who you think. How many Megs do you know on Twitch?
One.
All right, it's not that one. Okay. Like boo, la-di-da, I have an ex named Meg. Big surprise. It's like grandma. There we go. Minecraft is like grandma or grandma's house. It's not going anywhere in the foreseeable future, but it's nice to visit from time to time, right?
I mean, it does go away, you know.
That's why I said not in the near future. I don't want to
It
think.
depends.
Do you want to think about the death of your grandparents? No. Do you want to think about when Minecraft stops becoming a thing? Also a no. You see?
Yeah, dude, I'd be so sad about like Minecraft.
Okay. But that's the thing. Minecraft is like really popular on Twitch. Like it always has like a place in the top most viewed categories. When you decide to stream a game, do you take this into account, like what people are watching, what the viewership numbers are like?
No, not really. I don't think it's that important. Yeah. I mean, maybe it is at the start for discoverability. But if you already have like a community that you kind of stream, like you already have an audience kind of there for you, then it's kind of okay to just play what you think would be good content.
Okay. So your main game being League of Legends and you actually enjoying it was just kind of like a two birds with one stone. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, did I say that right? Did I say two stones with one bird again?
I mean, if you threw two birds on a stone, they would probably die too. Like if you threw it hard enough.
Two stones with one bird.
Two stones
I
with
want
one-
you. I want you to think about that imagery very carefully.
Two stones and one bird. What about it? I don't get it.
It's a penis.
Where's the bird? If it was like a long bird.
Okay, what kind of bird are you thinking about right now? Just a really small one.
Like a pigeon? Like a pigeon?
Yeah, and then you put the stones at their thighs. And
They
it's like
don't.
a penis.
You know, I really hate birds. Like,
You're on a.
I love animals, but I hate birds.
You love. That's something I've always been curious about, though.
Yeah.
What is it with the obsession with marine zoology?
Oh, I don't know. I've just liked it ever since I was a kid. I didn't go into like if I actually liked studying, maybe I would have wanted to be like a marine biologist or something.
But
Yeah. They're cool. Like, you know how a lot of people fear the ocean because it's so unknown? Like, that's a part of the ocean that makes me think it's, like, cool. Because it's like, it's so undiscovered and it's so deep and you don't know what's under you and you can't really see well and you can't breathe properly. You could die at any moment. You're just completely, you know, at the will of Mother Nature. Like, that's pretty pog. Right? Like, that's cool.
you scare me sometimes. You know that? You scare me sometimes. I'm like, I'm sweating profusely. I was like, that's scary as shit. That's probably like, that's what hell could be. And you're like, that's pretty progress.
There's actually a theory like that when they talk about hell, like how they describe hell in some readings is actually similar to how the bottom of the ocean is described because it's high pressure, right? So it's hot. And then the like the deep sea creatures are like blind and then they all look like gross and like they're like red and you know it's actually similar to the pressure being so heavy that it could like crush you. That's what they say about hell, right? It's like that too in like deep water, right? So maybe hell is the ocean.
Wait,
Yeah.
like that just broke me a little bit. I should no, because I took a crash course on theology, so like that's a very interesting theory. Like the bottom of the ocean could actually just literally be hell, and like we can't physically explore it.
Or that, like, the concept of hell as it's written about was like based on under. I don't know what came first. See, the thing is, I like these things, but I'm not really fond of science. So it's more ideas to me. Like,
Yeah. It's like it's just
Yeah.
like nice shower thoughts, but not like something you're gonna dedicate a lot of time to proving.
yeah, exactly.
Like I'm not gonna argue with people on social media or in the comment section and things about these things. I'm just like, when I take a dump, I'd like to think about it until I'm done. And
Yeah.
okay, Julia just rated us. Release your Kalat
Hi,
Paru.
Julia.
Here's the thing, every raider
Let's
here
have a
just
theology.
we're talking about theology right now. Julia, with your background in Lutheran, Protestant, Christian faith, would you agree with the theory that the bottom of the ocean could be hell? The lake of fire, high pressure, high heat area, body of water thing, bottom dwellers looking like demons. I mean, there was a SpongeBob episode like that, right?
Yeah. Oh my god, wait, I love SpongeBob.
You do have SpongeBob.
I love SpongeBob.
You have like a favorite episode. When someone would ask you your favorite SpongeBob episode, what comes off the top of your mind?
There's so many that's good, but probably one that's always on my mind is the one when they were cavemen. And then they had a stick. And then they just started to cook random shit. Like, I constantly think about that. Like, I just want to... Sometimes.
Are you? First of all, wait. Let's just address the elephant in the room. Hi, Julia. You're not the elephant in the room. The raid is.
That's...
Let
You know
me-
what Nico said earlier, Julia?
I said a lot of things, Paru. All right. We both said a lot
Like-
of things. Some things we might just regret, but this is gonna be a YouTube VOD.
I didn't say anything offensive to people who we are friends with. I only said things that are offensive to, like, children and Christians.
I only said things that are offensive to like children and Christians.
Yeah, you're the one who said stuff about about Julia and Pat.
I didn't say any. Pat, I love you. Also, Escobidoj02, I believe in you. What did I say about Julia? Do you remember? Does your memory retain the information?
Something about my old boss.
Okay.
I said, I was like saying, Nico, what if you were streaming for a company and your boss was like, Nico, stop playing Valorant, you're so bad at it, just stream like you telling jokes or something. And then you were like, wow, so basically if Julia was my boss.
That's more an insult towards me than it is to her.
I don't know. Oh, and then I was like, yeah, but the boss is like old, like a boomer. And
An
then
old man.
Nico was like, oh, so if Julia was Pat. That's pretty mean.
Okay, that does not insult Julia in any way. All right, that's more of an insult on me and Pat. So.
Dude, why are you saying that Julia's mean? Like, I've literally
Because
never heard
she
Julia say
is.
anything. I've never heard her say anything mean. in my
She
entire
looks
life.
up to you. Of course, she wouldn't say anything mean about you.
No, she hasn't said anything mean ever.
I haven't posted her VOD when she was on this show, but I assure you, there are at least 4 different cases where she said something mean. All right.
Really?
Yes, very, very. She's just a. People who rated us are people from her community, and I'm pretty sure some of them can agree that Julia is a terrible person sometimes.
It's okay.
What do you mean I gave you a pass? It was consensual, yeah, but like, even if it was consensual, it just means that the capacity for you to be mean it exists, right?
I don't think it's really mean if you just,
If I gave
if you're
her a
like
pass.
mean on, yeah. Right?
So okay, she's not mean. I just made her be mean for content.
You made her be mean, Nico. That's so mean. She's like a nice girl, and you're like making her be mean. Dude, that's not cool.
I don't win here. There is no foreseeable scenario where I win here. Machu says she's actually mean to her team captain. Right, okay. Machu backs me up on this one. Thank you, Machu. I love you. I love you. Look, you guys look at these streamers, Julia, Paru. You know, Jamie, I love the bits. She's had her moments of being mean to me, I think. I can't, it's hard to remember any of them. But with these two,
Oh yeah, there was. There was during her podcast. During your podcast with her in it, she was like pretty mean to you.
no, you tried to make her be mean to me. And you were like saying, Nico having a girlfriend is an unlikely scenario. And Jamie kind of tried to back you up.
I
But
didn't say that.
she ended up saying, like, Nico, why are you still single? How are you still
Because,
single? She literally
Because
told
you
me.
put her. Because you put her on the spot.
It's, you can't really put someone on the spot and make them say, Nico, how are you still single? Like, I asked her. I asked her to back you up. You said it's unlikely.
I saw it
for me to-
happen though. I saw it happen though.
You. How did it unfold? Enlighten me on how this happens. All right.
All right, so see, chat. I don't even have to enlighten you because you can just go to Nico's YouTube channel right now. Check the VOD. Everything you need to know is there. And you know what? While you're at it, hit the subscribe button too. It's big and it's red. That's my favorite color. Press it.
You're clever. Too clever for your own good sometimes. Sometimes I'm impressed, sometimes it scares me, sometimes a little bit of both. So, porn games, am I right?
Porn games, they're great. Like, I really recommend them if you're allowed to, if you're 18.
Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Julia's interview is though that's scheduled to be uploaded next. I need to edit it because like I have to stick in a childhood video. She sent me a video from when she was younger to put in, like when she started singing. She was singing a Tarzan song. Here's the thing I'm a bit curious about. Every Monka fam member seems to be musically inclined. Jamie just recently learned the ukulele and she can sing while playing now. So I'm actually curious because I know you have some musical background. You do. Don't lie to me.
As long as I'll answer if I don't have to sing.
I won't make you sing. Don't worry.
Okay.
Unless
promise? No, I'm really not gonna sing.
I'm not gonna make you sing. You already sing on your own channel during your subathons. You have the mini karaoke sessions. I really like how you did You did Say So, right? Or you also did like a couple of Japanese
I don't
songs.
remember.
You,
I think I just sang anime songs.
you just sang.
Yeah.
Those are pretty good. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Those were really good. Julia, because singing is your thing. You literally do that at the end of every stream. Paru, do you sing at the end of every stream?
No, I don't.
See? It's not her thing. But she does have background in it. But like, just not singing. You also have the musical instrument background. So like, what musical instruments do you know how to play?
Oh wait, there's one thing I actually might not have told you. I used to do musical theater.
Sorry. I just dropped my comb. Sorry, because I've been binge watching like Hamilton animatics. So I'm like, you used to do musical theater. How old were you when you were doing this? Sorry, this is new to me.
Maybe like younger than 10. I wasn't at the porn games yet. It was more like my Pokemon phase. Yeah. So maybe like 10 or younger. I did stuff, you know. I sang. I performed in like one of the UP theaters. Yeah.
What play?
Annie.
Who did you play?
Annie.
I need. There has to be footage of this somewhere out there.
Because I used to sort of sing, but then when I went through puberty, I just couldn't sing anymore.
I'm trying to picture little Paru say, "The sun come out tomorrow, bet your bottom dollar that." right?
Oh, you know, I scammed one of like the people who I was like castmates with into giving me his Pokemon game. Yeah, never forget. That was the best part of that whole production.
You got a Pokemon game out of it.
Yeah. But yeah, that was when I was a kid. And then I didn't want to do plays anymore because it was such a hassle. Like I didn't really like practicing.
There's a lot of rehearsal that goes into it, doesn't
Right?
it? Yeah.
It's like in stream, you do a lot of preparation, but most of the actual streaming, the actual performance, you just do it and it comes naturally. But then in plays, it's like you have to memorize stuff, you have to rehearse with people, and if you're with people who are like really slow, then you're just like, we have to do it again. Are you fucking serious? It's like that. And then I just didn't like it.
I just remember like you're saying all this right now, like she was 10 years old and this was going through her mind.
Yeah. And then so after that play, like my parents were like, "Oh, so did you enjoy it? Do you want to keep doing that?" They're trying to find me a hobby besides video games. And then I was like, "No, I hated it. I hate singing." Because I didn't want to do plays anymore. And then after that, it just kind of became the thing, you know? After that, I was just like, I hate singing. Yeah, and then puberty happened. I couldn't sing anymore.
Sorry, I'm just. Your mom doesn't have a videotape. Didn't get converted digitally.
I'm not sure. Like, I'm pretty sure there's like a recording of it. I think there was a CD of it.
You could literally make this a dono goal, right? You could make this a dono goal of like 300 or a subscription goal. You get 300 subs. You reach 300 subs in a month. You have a watch party of your performance as Annie.
I don't wanna. Like, I just like
Monetize your childhood. Come on.
monetize your childhood. Damn.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
I didn't mean to sound like your old man Julia boss from back
The stream advice of the day: child exploitation.
Not child exploitation, childhood
I was a child.
exploitation. Childhood exploitation. Because you're not exploiting a child, you're exploiting your own childhood memories. Which is what I'm about to do to Julia when her VOD comes out. Because I should have downloaded that.
Dude, oh, was Chewy the dog? Sandy? No, it was so cool because there was an actual dog that was brought in for rehearsals as Sandy, and then they realized, wait, this isn't gonna work, so they made a person play the dog instead. That's so good.
I never would have thought that. I thought I knew. Like, of course, like I know you to some extent, but like,
Yeah.
the amount of things I don't know is just when I learned about your musical theater background. I was like, what else is there that's left to explore? It's interesting.
Or like, do I just think of like random stuff? I don't know. Oh, you already know that I play instruments.
Yeah,
used to play-
bass, right? You used to play bass.
Yep.
You also
yeah,
know
in the piano.
piano.
Yeah.
Bass probably sucks for you because it hurts your gaming hands.
And it's heavy.
Do you still have it in your room?
No, we got rid of it when I moved.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It is heavy. It's just very, very strenuous on the hands. But you do like. When did you stop?
I kind of lose interest in hobbies quickly. I'm like that type of person. I think I only played bass for like 2 years. I played piano for longer, like maybe 4 or 5 years of actually having lessons, and then.
So if you
Okay.
were to be put on the spot, I'm not gonna make you play, but like what are the piano? I'm not gonna make you play piano, but if you were to play a couple of pieces for us, like what are your go-to pieces when you play on piano?
Okay, so like I said, I get tired of stuff easily, so I never learned a full piece from start to finish. But I know so many intros. Like I learned classical. So I didn't know,
Oh,
like, yeah. I don't. So like, you know what other pianists do, like the ones who like do like pop and stuff, when they can just like randomly like play any song because they mostly learned like through chords and progressions. Like I can't do that shit. Like that's cool. I mean, like I can do chords, but I can't like do it when they like the way they do it. But as for classical pieces, there's a lot like I like. The first like hard-ish piece was Nocturne by Chopin. My favorite piece is that I actually learned is Arabesque.
Okay. Sorry, like I'm just fascinated. Like Nocturne by Chopin.
Chopin?
Chopin?
Dude, Chopin?
Chopin? My favorite
Nocturne
pianist?
isn't that like the League of
League of
Legends
Legends.
jungler who likes to farm until level 6 and then ulti across the map and camp me at bot lane? Damn!
That sounds a little too. Yeah. I thought you hated fighting Udyr more than Nocturne.
I mean, anything that's out to kill me, kinda yikes.
Alright, so you hate
As
fighting
an
people every
ADC,
time.
everyone's out to kill you. Yeah.
It's very unfortunate. If only you could just play ARAMs.
Wait, Nocturne Diva streamer yun.
Oh yeah, the Valorant guy, who's
Yeah.
also in Oasis Gaming.
The Oasis Gaming streamer. is
Nocturne. Okay, retake
That's what it's
ARAMs.
for music.
Dodge, we finished scrims. Can you not give me my team's notes on on the show? I'm going back to training in Valorant after we end this.
You think you're gonna like hear that in your dreams even after like Dodge rivals? You're just gonna hear like comms in your
There
head.
are already things that I hear in my sleep, which is spike dropped, attacker spawn. I hear Dodge saying, "Nico, you have to say these things, communicate your flashes," and I'm gonna be like, I hear all these things. I also hear Sad But Kawaii screaming in my ears. The cat ears are mine, and I'm like, a lot of other things that just revolving around this tournament. I hear in my sleep.
When's that happening, by the way?
The cat ears thing. I owe her a picture with cat ears, but if she does get an ace at any point during this tournament, I have to wear a maid outfit. I'm probably gonna do it end of the month when I have money to actually order a maid outfit. Funny thing is, she offered to lend me hers, which is too big for her, and I'm like, it's not gonna fit me. No, you really want me to see me in cat ears?
It'll be like tight. It'll be like like.
Do you think this physique is good enough to look good in tight clothing? I don't think so. I'm just kind of a big person.
What do you mean?
I'm baiting you into complimenting me. I'm sorry. I just had to come clean with that one. Fair enough, right?
You should like wait until like a bit.
No.
before
I
you
didn't.
say it.
I didn't want to hear it because I was like, you know what? This is.
Okay.
It's kind of scummy of me. You the type. Do you like receiving compliments?
It's like yes and no. Cause I mean my love language is words of affirmation. And I put a lot of effort into my appearance. So it's like a good job for me, you know? But
Your love
sometimes
language
I
is
don't know
words
how
of
to-
affirmation.
yeah.
You're doing great, sweetie. Okay. Wait, is that receiving or giving or both?
I was not aware of that mechanic.
What?
Is that a thing? Is that a thing?
'Cause,
Is there,
like-
a difference?
I think
Oh,
there is
and-
a difference, right? There's a difference in the love language you like receiving and the love language you usually give out.
Oh, okay. Oh, I think mine's for both.
For both.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, wait. Try to think about every nice thing you've ever said about me in the past. How long have we been friends? A year and a half? Almost 2 years? Almost 2 years.
Yeah. Damn.
What? What do you mean, damn?
Years. Damn, that's a long time.
Actually, I think a year and a half. The Monka Fam anniversary is in 2 months, so.
I know. I was just about to say that. I was like, dude, what are we gonna do? Like, holy shit. I like how instead of being like, oh my god, we've been friends for that long, I was like, shit, what are we gonna do?
What are we gonna
Content?
What are we gonna do for the Monka Fam anniversary? Wait, I wasn't ready to have this crisis in the middle of the show.
Yeah, it's like a streamer thing too. Like I remember when my birthday was coming up, I wasn't thinking like, ooh, I wonder what I'm gonna do for my birthday. I was thinking, shit, what am I gonna do for my birthday stream?
I
It's
mean,
like that.
do you
It's just
still
streamer brain.
celebrate your birthday?
Yeah, I do.
All right.
I like birthdays. I have 2 younger siblings, so birthdays make me feel special.
If you
know?
like birthdays so much, then why didn't you come to mine? No, I'm kidding. Let's not bring that up. I'm just joking. I was just joking. I know why you couldn't come. It's fine. It's not like I cooked for you or anything.
Don't worry, I'll run away next time.
The timing of it all.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. It's just that I've. Shut up, Julia. The way everything has been going lately, it's just like the amount of IRL content I want to shoot is just. At this point, it's like I run out of ideas, but I also have too much of them at the same time. You ever have that? You have too many ideas, or you're like, there's no middle ground. Either you have too many ideas or none at all.
Yeah. So, well, one thing that helps is I always write down any random idea I have.
Where do you
So
write them
even
down?
when I
You have a
Notion.
notebook? Oh, Notion. Right.
yeah.
You're like the third streamer I know that uses that.
Mhm.
But you're the first one I've
that's
heard of.
what-
Sorry, that uses that.
But that like it like helps. So even in days when you're like, damn, I'm actually content drought right now. And then you're just like, wait a minute, what is this? I had this random idea? Poggers. It's like that.
Because it's like, for someone to be in this scene for like as long as you have, like,
Mhm.
you always come across that wall where like, because you've been playing a lot of League lately, which is, you know, it's your, I dare say it's your comfort zone at this point, because it's like what you're known for. It's your,
Yeah.
it's like a good default, a good backup plan, or it's just a standard thing you do.
Mhm.
But like those moments where you feel like you have to shake things up, you
Yeah.
you have that Notion board to turn to, right?
Mhm.
How often do you get that feeling that you need to shake things up?
I used to have that before. I think to be more specific, like there was this time last year when a lot of channels were growing, like including mine, and I was like really scared of that growth like slowing down. I was like, I can't let my content like stagnate. I can't not come up with new stuff. I keep shaking it up. But then I think too much of it is bad too, because for a lot of people, streams is also like a kind of a comfort thing. So new stuff is nice, but going back, like you know, going back to your alive grandma's house is good too.
Going back to your alive grandma's house.
Yeah.
Can't relate. But I understand the feeling.
Yeah. I mean, I just wanted to go back to the grandma thing you mentioned. You didn't have to like
I just got
oh.
dark really fast.
I have this thing I picked up recently. It's unrelated to absolutely anything. But like when people try to like jokingly make you feel guilty about stuff,
I'm sorry.
you're kind of
by
like
the way. I'm sorry.
or stuff like, or even stuff like, you know you don't play with me na and stuff like that. My response to it has become like the sad boy thing.
Okay, wait.
When you
I want to experience this firsthand. All right. Paru, you remember the game GTFO? You do know I only got that because you got that, right? But we hardly play it anymore. We don't.
Yeah.
We don't actually play that much together anymore at all. So like, it kind of feels bad.
Eh, sorry. Ganto lang ako eh. Basura talaga ako. I'm so walang kwenta. Why did I even get like born? Sorry na. Hindi naman ako talented. Hindi naman ako maganda. Ganto lang ako. I'm sorry. You should just play with somebody else, Nico. Just go like that.
That's so fucking annoying. I regret even trying to experience it firsthand. You know, I just threw up inside
Yeah.
my mouth. Might be hyperacidity or might
Sorry,
just be the
talagang
Shh!
di
Stop it!
talaga ako maganda,
Stop!
so
No!
alam ko, like, hindi naman, medyo nakakasuka nga yung mukha ko, sorry.
And it's my fault. Alam ko namang wala akong kwenta. So, di ka dapat nag-react ng ganyan. Pasensya ka na.
And
Minsan
then,
talaga
see, and
mareklamo
it can
ako eh.
become like unlimited chain of that. Right? And then you can all just be sad boys. And you can just like self-deprecate until you like fucking die. Right?
Di ko alam kung kaya kong patagalin ang ganun eh. Di talaga kasi ako tumatagal sa mga ganung bagay kasi lagi ako iniiwan eh. Keep up! Get on my level! You think you can out-sad boy me? Yes, you can. Please, I'm not. It's a fucking terrible thing.
I mean, I have sad in my name. I just thought it would be on brand to learn it. Also, Mike said, what did they say after saying that? They usually say, can I have naked pictures? Or something like that, right? That's like what the sad boys do.
They manipulate you into having sex with them. That's what they do.
I think those are like the high level ones.
Pity sex is not fun. How can you have satisfaction out of pity sex? I wouldn't do pity sex. Would you do pity sex? Did you ever have pity sex?
Well, for
No,
some
right?
people, that's all they can get, dude. It's like I said, better than nothing.
Wait, I'm just trying to think like how many of my encounters have actually been out of pity.
I mean, do you talk about it? Do you like fill in a form like, thank you for the sex? So like, can you just fill this in? Like, can you tell me how did you have sex? Was it recommended by a friend?
I don't make them. I don't.
was it-
I send them a Google. I send them a Google Forms link after they leave.
Yeah.
It's like your grab is
Right.
there. By the way, I sent you a Google Forms link.
Like,
Just please fill it
yeah,
out.
please fill in this form. There's a chance to win a Starbucks gift card.
Oh no.
If you fill
Print
it.
out this form and then here, take this card. I'm gonna stamp it, and then your first 5 stamps, you get a free coffee. It's your regulars card. All right. Thank you for the sex. Have a great drive home.
You know, that's what we should normalize.
What?
Normalize Google Forms after sex.
What would be on the Google Forms after sex?
So that you know, like, what you did right.
That's
and
what
you
girlfriends
could
and
improve
boyfriends
on.
are for.
But if you don't have a girlfriend or a boyfriend,
Touche.
right?
Yeah, you can't really ask them like you can't ask a one night stand what you did right or wrong because they'd be in a hurry to like just get out of there.
Yeah, and then I don't know. I feel like okay, so my image in my head of people who do one night stands are like they're just kind of intense and like broody, you know?
No.
It's either like the party. It's like the party people. I like the intense. I don't know. Like the I don't do commitment, you know.
It's not you, it's me. I'm just not ready for emotional attachment right now.
I don't, yeah.
It's just I'm bad for you.
Yeah, like that. Because, you know, they're like a secret agent and stuff.
I don't want to hurt you.
If you yeah. It's like that. That's my image of people who do one night stands. So
People who do one night stands just look like you and me, dude. They're very sometimes they just look very normal, very unassuming. It's just you know, I think it's very important, like in the whole dating and fucking scene, where you just make things clear at one point. At very least, just make sure that they know what they're getting into.
right, you just said one night people who do one night stands look like you and me. And imagine if you just stopped and you didn't say anything else. It would be so awkward. Because when you were starting to say that, I was like, huh? Like,
There's just clones of us. Is that what you were thinking?
yeah, I was like the mental image. I like make mental images of things as people talk. I visualize things.
Okay.
So it's like people who have one night stands, so the outline of a person formed in my head, and they're like next to a bed because they just did a one night stand.
Oh God!
And then
Wait,
it was
please
like
no. You did not
That's
just.
so weird. No, they were just standing next to
Okay,
the
good.
The Sims, like it's like they're Sims. They're Sims.
Good. Good thing you just stopped there. It's just like, just
Yeah.
you and me.
Hi,
next to
Jamie.
a
I
bed.
love you.
Words of wisdom. Stranger 1779.
Where's the words of wisdom? What?
Uh,
Oh, okay.
Actually, you know what? Let's ask our guest. Do you have any words of wisdom for our random viewers? We're deeming random. Stranger 1779 is not a random viewer. He's a regular, but do you have any words of wisdom for them?
Okay, I need you to pick a category though.
One night stands.
I haven't had like one night stands, but like I don't know, words of wisdom about one night stand. Nico, wouldn't you be like more qualified to give words of wisdom? I tried to think, like what wise thing can I think about one night stands? And I just kept on thinking of dumb shit like, why have a one night stand when you can have a 2-night stand? But then I thought like, why have a 2-night stand when you can have a 3-night stand?
I'm
And
pretty
it just
sure.
kept on going, and it just doesn't end. And then I feel like at that point it's just like a
That's called dating someone.
I can't even say it's a dating someone.
That's
Yeah,
called
you know?
dating someone. Farah. If it's more than just one night and you want to do it over and over again, I'm pretty sure you're dating at that point, or just friends with benefits, or just
Yeah, yeah.
But I guess just always know, especially for guys listening right now, even though you don't think you could be the asshole that hurts a girl that way emotionally, you will always have the capability and capacity of being that asshole who emotionally hurts a woman. So be careful. You may not think that you're the jock asshole kind of guy that could just hurt a woman like that because you think I'll treat her better. But no, you could be that asshole. Just be careful. It's that kind of
That's
thinking
true.
actually. Like I could never be that asshole. I'm not the most good-looking guy or like the best one out there. So I'm pretty sure I can't hurt anyone like that. But newsflash, you can.
Yeah, like that's like some kind of Scott Pilgrim stuff when you gotta like realize, you know,
Yeah, Scott Pilgrim.
gotta realize. Yeah.
As someone who's had multiple hair colors during her life, have you ever had the Ramona Flowers line said to you, or just like any Ramona Flowers?
Um,
No.
I don't think so actually. I think just as a joke.
You wanna,
Because it was already a joke to always hear the Ramona Flowers thing. I'm gonna dye my hair later, by the way.
what color?
Brown. It's not a Ramona Flowers color, I'm sorry.
I was about to ask
It's
if
like
you wanted to
a-
be my Ramona Flowers, Paru.
It's like
Parona Flowers. That's not that's
yeah,
not as catchy.
no one's ever said like Ramona Flowers to me.
To you? Just
Yeah. No one has. I'm trying to think, but I don't think so. I wonder if Jamie's got it. She has purple hair.
I'm pretty sure we also asked her that question.
Oh, I missed it. What did she say?
No, not during the episode. I think.
Oh,
I don't think. Wait. I don't think.
I don't think.
I don't
It's okay.
think.
Relatable.
Bar, what's your. Okay. I've gotten a guy's perspective on this. Because, like, Pat taught us how sales techniques can help out one's love life. So, as a guy, I kind of need a woman's perspective on these things. Just for the guys in chat as well who are curious about, like, I know it's a pandemic, it's kind of hard to get together, but, how do I ask someone out? Or,
Wait, I thought you said sales.
sales
Did you say
techniques.
sales?
I did say sales techniques. Because when Pat came on, he was like, he used sales techniques to get better at social situations, namely sometimes dating.
Oh. Okay.
But, like, yeah.
How would I ask someone out?
Or, like, a guy asking a girl out, what are some pointers you can give a guy?
Oh.
Because I'm pretty sure I've like talked about it a lot, and I've given my pointers a couple of times. But like I don't have 100% success rate. I just jump
And
in.
then it's during the pandemic.
Yeah, let's say you're gonna ask someone out on
Um,
a Discord date. I don't know how the kids are these days. Watch a movie on Discord or whatever. Just the two of you.
I don't know, man. Wait, how do you ask someone out? Okay, so I've never really been receptive of a confession that wasn't from someone who was already a close friend who I liked back.
So I guess that's good stand for advice.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, like just. Yeah, dude, if you want to ask a girl, just make her like you back. Duh. Duh. If you want to win in Valorant, just kill all the enemies. Duh.
just click head, lol. If you want to win a league game, just break their nexus. Like, I don't
Just
see.
break the
I don't see what's so hard about that. You know, if you're homeless, just buy a house.
Yeah. I mean, you know, chat's like joking about like the Valorant thing, but I think that's been happening a lot, you know?
You know, that's actually... Look. Ang daming nagiging magjowa dahil sa Valorant. Like, take for example, the voice actress of Jet, like Shannon Williams, right?
Yeah!
Right?
They're so cute!
They're so adorable!
They're so cute! And then there's like Flex Ninja there, like in the third wheel, like, that's so cute.
Right? And
Yeah.
not just that, like, a couple of my friends then, like, I have friends from my previous work. One was my coworker, and one was the little sister of my manager. They played Valorant together, and they were friends for so long. And, like, I just noticed they started playing Valorant a lot together. And then last time I checked in on them, like, oh my god, they're dating na pala. Like, they've been friends for like years, and then they started playing Valorant together, and like, next thing I know, they're dating. I'm like,
Man,
like-
I think it's like, yeah.
it's a thing, eh, no?
It's the competitive type games. Because that used to happen with League too. Like when you notice your two Discord friends just duoing at night all the time, like 3 a.m. they're duoing. I feel like feelings feelings kind of grow from that because it's like a shared experience. Like imagine, like League is so fucking toxic. And then it's like you and another person like kind of facing that together and like having fun from it. It's a shared thing that you go through.
It's like
Maybe that's why people get close to each other easily from it.
mutual stress. I don't know, shared stress
Yeah,
experience.
and in Valorant, I think it's less so of the stress, but Valorant, cause like there are these high moments in Valorant, you know, like exciting moments, the clutch moments and stuff, and like being able to share that with a person, I think that's like plus points in relationships. I think of it like a eroge, right? So just talking normally, that's like +1. That's like +1 relationship point. But like to go through something that inspires more feeling, that's like +10. Like you're almost to the H scene, brother. It's like that.
There are two things that pop into my head. Like, one is how much of your life do you view in terms of aero game mechanics, and two, it's like I was just thinking how like esports titles just foster better communication, which also happens to work in relationships.
I don't know. I'm not sure how it works in Valorant, but
But for you, it's just like the aero game mechanics again. You know, just a shared experience that isn't just talking.
yeah. And plus it's pandemic, so I think gaming together is already the most exciting thing you could do together.
That's not the most exciting thing you could do together, but we're not gonna go into that territory unless we make this.
In a pandemic?
Yeah. We took a quiz, remember?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, gotcha.
Gotcha.
But we.
Oh, I'm
I think because of the Valorant data thing. Wait, sorry.
No,
you
go
first.
No, you go. This is.
No, I don't wanna change the topic yet. Finish this. Go.
No, I was gonna change the topic too.
Okay, I'll change the topic first. To wrap up the thing earlier, like the Valorant dating thing, I think so many people hit on girls in Valorant because there's a voice chat. It's easy to tell who's a girl. Yeah, like because of so many people becoming couples on Valorant. There's like a Facebook group called Valorant Lambingan. Did you know that?
I am familiar. I stopped.
Yeah.
I like Subtle Clown Traits was the last Facebook group I ever joined out of trendiness. But after that's just like, I am Valorant Lambingan.
Yeah. There's so I don't really get hit on in League, for example.
Dodge got posted on Valorant Lambingan daw before.
Like looking like in a subtle
An LF
subtle
post.
dating. Yeah, okay.
Oh my gosh. That's so cute. Uh, sorry, you were saying?
In League, I didn't really get hit on because, like, you know, there's no way of knowing that someone's a girl unless they're like super obvious, like their IGN is like I'm girl or something. But like in Valorant, I think I was playing with a friend once, and then everyone was kind of being friendly, and the game was close. So I used my mic to tell someone something, and then after that, like we had this one teammate. There's this Raze, who typed in chat afterwards like, oh, Sage, are you playing with someone? Do you want to join us later? We're Smurfs, by the way. And then I was like, I didn't really respond, but then I started using like my mic more throughout that game. And then the Raze, who was like, you know, it's like 10 kills, like at the end of the game, had 35 kills. See? That is how to motivate somebody.
I mean, that's one way.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure some guys get the confidence and performance boost when they know a girl's watching.
Yeah, but it's so, you know, people are actually dating apping it up in Valorant. It's interesting. Like, have you ever thought like, what if you try to get a girlfriend on Valorant today? Because I've kind of had that thought before. Like, it's just like a passing thought. Like, what if I go on Valorant today and I decide to just flirt with people? Right?
No, I never tried it.
Right? But just, like, what if, though?
I
What if?
just like the closest I've gotten is duoing with this one Viper main. And then she was just like, how's the weather down there? Because I was bot fragging hard. She's like, how's the weather down there, Nico? I was like, this bitch.
You're like a random?
No. It's someone we both know. And then I told her, it's like, how's the weather down there, Nico? And I was like, shut up. Just shut up. Just take this moment in. This is the only time you'll ever be on top of me.
Spicy.
Yeah, but it's not. I don't think it would work out for everyone to turn Valorant into that. At least not in the immediate moment. I don't know. It's fun. It's fun to just like. I'm a little gay with the boys. I'm a little gay with the gals. But like, I don't see it happening for me. But I see it happening for a lot of people. If it works for you, good job. If it doesn't, well, you know, there are other avenues. Try harder.
There are other games. Ever tried Apex? Like,
well, Dodge also
in
plays
Apex.
Apex.
In Apex, there's only 3 people in a squad, so that's less competition, right?
We tried playing Apex one time, so you can tell from experience. Actually, you know what? There's a lot of downtime in Apex where you can actually just talk. I just realized.
Yeah.
Diba?
And you can just like, hey, do you want my armor? Like, ooh, I got like purple armor. You want it? You know, stuff like that.
Do you want?
Or like, if there's 3 of you, and then like one of your other teammate like goes to this other house, and then you go to the same house as the person that you like, and you loot the same house together.
Or if you're jump leader, and then the other guy starts hitting on the girl you're trying to woo, you can just go through that laser on World's Edge and just and then kill them off. It's like, oops, sorry, I wasn't looking.
Yeah, I think gamers do date through games. It is actually a thing. I think it's always been a thing. Maybe.
It always has been. It's just that a lot of people, I don't know, like I've heard some of my friends who used to be streamers and play lots of games. They would complain like the only bar set for some of these guys that seem to be desperate is like, oh, I just want a girl that's a gamer. That's it. It's like their girl gamers are fantasized and fetishized to a point that's just really, really creepy, gross, and sometimes unrealistic. You know where I'm getting at?
That's, yeah, it's true. Like, there's a lot of layers to it too. Like, if you want to view it innocently, you could be like, oh, they just want somebody who shares the same hobby as them.
Mm-hmm.
But then if you think about it more, like yeah, like you said, it is very like fantasize about, but you know, it's in a way it's kind of like objectification. It reaches that point sometimes. Like you're not your person, you're just a gamer girl. You know, thing.
It's
What?
nothing. Cause like I've actually never dated an actual like a gamer of like your level. Cause like I dated casual gamers. Like
Oh,
I've dated someone who owns a Switch and a PlayStation, and I guess the only time I did date a gamer was like she was in the middle of her transformation to a gremlin, where like she learned
oh
Overwatch while
dear.
we were dating, and then after I left, after the relationship, she was like watching the esports scene and getting mad at people for interrupting her rank
Okay.
matches, and I'm like, okay. So like I
I
never
see. I see.
I wouldn't know what to expect when I date a gamer. If I date a gamer girl, like do I expect a gremlin who's just I won't talk to for 4 hours because she's ranking up, or like what? No, no, it's true. It's like I
I
don't
think yeah.
know.
I think it depends. It depends. Like it really depends because their only trait isn't, you know, the whole being a gamer thing isn't the only trait, so it's affected by the rest of their personality too, of course. So there
Yeah.
are those types. There are the gremlin types. They're the not guilty, by the way. I'm a well-adjusted, fine young lady.
What are your hobbies outside of gaming then?
Porn, porn.
Good to know.
No, no, K-pop. K-pop, and then porn.
K-pop and porn. I mean,
And anime.
actually, that's true. You do know a lot. Thank you for your anime recommendations, by the way. Also, fuck you for your anime recommendations, because I watch them and I just cry, and I'm just like, why do I feel things? I'm not supposed to feel things. I just want to watch something fun, and it's not fun. Bunny Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. It fucking broke me. I
It's a
watched
really good
that
show.
and the movie, and it was just like
Oh, the movie does break you.
the
It's
movie
just
broke
oof.
me.
Ah. Mm.
I was like, why am I crying in the club right now? I already watched Anohana. Anohana also broke me. I cried so much after watching Anohana. I hear Secret Base and part of me just hurts inside. So thank you, Paru.
Mm.
That was a very, very strange experience. Do you have another recommendation, by the way? Let me open up my notepad.
Uh, like, I'll give you like a list later on.
All right, give me the list.
I'll give you a list. I'll give you a list. Yeah. Right. Anohana hits. Yeah.
Dude. Secret Base starts playing, and I'm like, no, no, not this shit. Not this shit. That part where she says they would have been married if she didn't. No. It 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 hurts. There's just so many levels to it, especially if you've experienced actually losing someone. It's just like, you know, like or can we just divert back to talking about gremlin girls who play competitive?
Yeah. I was trying to think about like my sad memories with Anohana, but I just kept remembering this thing my sister told me about like this fan fiction when it's Anohana, but then the characters are like from Marvel movies. So like Black Widow was like Menma or something. So I just keep remembering this random thought like my sister just told me about it during dinner. She was just like,
There
it's
was
a
there,
Marvel fanfiction, Anohana alternate universe or something. And I was just really disturbed by it, so I don't know. I was trying to think, I love Anohana. But then now when I imagine Anohana and you guys were like, oh, secret base, Menma, I just thought of like fucking Scarlett Johansson, you know, in the white dress. You're like, yeah, dude.
Okay, thanks. That ruined it for me. That just thanks. The Secret Base and Avengers team mashup win.
True.
Oh god.
But yeah. Anohana actually came out in like my peak anime fan days. I watched it as it aired.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
How would you
that was a
describe
long time ago.
peak anime fan, Paru?
So it started before high school, and then it reached. Anohana wasn't at the peak yet, but I think the peak was sometime when I was in third year high school. Because I literally had no friends.
Alright.
So after school, I would go home and just watch anime until night.
Okay.
And I lived in Singapore, so we had really fast internet.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, when did you move when did you move to the Philippines?
I moved like 5 years ago.
You're 264 years old. Got it.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm actually trying to compute human years now. Oh, okay. So, well enough into an adulthood. What was the biggest adjustment you had to make coming back here?
Not knowing how to speak Filipino.
But then again, you must have grown up in a neighborhood that where that wasn't really much of a problem.
When I did study in the Philippines, like grade school, I was in an international school. The kids there don't speak Filipino.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you came here like you were starting to go to college.
Yeah. So it's like, okay, so the times when I learned Filipino was when I was very young and I was like kind of raised by my yayas.
Mm-hmm.
And then they like taught me Filipino. Like I watched telenovelas. And then I learned from that. Hayop ka! Yeah. And then I was in an international school for most of grade school where we didn't really speak Filipino. We just all spoke English because there were lots of international students. We had Filipino class, but that was just like a fucking joke.
Okay.
And then, okay, our final project in Filipino class was to reenact Ibong Adarna or something. And I never even read Ibong Adarna. I just know that there was a bird and it shat on people. And there were like princes and they became rocks. And then
the
they
bird
like
poop turns them into
got
rocks.
the calamansi and the wound so they won't turn in. Fuck, I forgot that.
No, they did that because when the bird sings, you fall asleep. So he did that to stay awake.
Yeah. But that was the extent of my Filipino class in the international school I went to. It was not much. And then Singapore, I didn't know anything. Then came back to the Philippines for college, and I went to UP of all places. And yeah, I may or may not have been like one of those people that said egg waffles.
Oh god. Quick.
Egg waffles.
Quick.
Egg waffles.
I give up. Okay.
You know what's kikiam?
What?
Crab fritters.
It's not even made of crab, it's pork.
Kikiam's pork!
Isn't kikiam pork?
It's like, no, it's like...
Kikiam's
it's
pork.
It's like fake crab or something.
It's pork.
It's crab. It looks like a crab claw. Let me search it. Am I even thinking of the same thing? Kikiam?
Kikiam's the brown thing that looks like a toe.
That's not pork, dude. Is it?
Kikiam
It's
is
made
pork.
out of very... Okay, is kikiam made of fish? Primarily made from fish meat.
What is kikiam made of?
Fish meat.
Or seafood
And you know
balls? Okay.
where fish live? In the sea. And you know that's also where crabs are from.
No, but the local adaptation of the Chinese people make it out of spiced and seasoned ground pork and minced shrimp.
Dude, like when you look at it once, it just gives you seafood vibes rather than pork vibes. I don't know. At least the street food one, because I searched kikiam and then there's like this kind of kikiam that looks like a meatloaf, but that wasn't the kind of kikiam in UP. It's more like
The brown coagulated one. Got it.
look like yeah.
Yeah.
No, I just call it crab fritter. It's a crab fritter, you know? Oh, there was no crab claw in UP though. But yeah, so that was the biggest challenge when I moved to the Philippines. I didn't know how to
Wait,
speak
what did you call
Filipino.
isaw?
Oh shit, dude, I got traumatized by that. I didn't know what it was. I just ate it. And they told me after. And then, oh my god, for entertainment, I had to eat an isaw because I lost the challenge.
Akala ko they made you eat balot because it's always balot. Like they want to make you
Oh,
eat a certain
balot.
food.
Dude, balot's so yummy. I had balot even when I was a kid, so I never got hit with like that.
I
know.
actually don't like balot. Revoke my
I always
Filipino
liked it.
card. I don't like balot.
Oh, but you know, in Singapore, like Filipinos are very well known for balot. So when I was in Singapore, like one time, like one random time, my classmate asked me like, "You guys really eat balot?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's pretty good." And they're like, "But isn't there like a baby bird in it?"
It's the best part. You
I was
know
like,
that?
Oh, I never ate it.
You don't eat the
I was
chi-
like,
you
oh
don't
yeah,
eat the chicks?
you just toss it, you know. Then you just drink everything else.
I guess that's the most off-putting part for me is just the chick. But I would eat balot. I eat balot. I just don't like. If I could, I would. If
Yeah.
I could avoid it, I would.
But like the balut sauce, you know, the not sauce,
The
but like
soup,
the soup.
this is the broth.
Balut soup.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. Is that like the fluids
I'm pretty sure it
like
is.
that are naturally?
But it
Do you
just
think
it just
that
tastes like eggy.
inside like a womb, like a person's womb, does he think it's soup like too?
It tastes like balut broth. I don't know.
Yeah.
Guys,
Like
That's-
it
that's
ever
a weird
happens
thought
like
to have.
someone embryonic fluid. Yeah, do you think human embryonic fluid tastes like balut broth?
Okay, look. The last
know?
time I tasted fluids that come from down there, it was just a little salty. That's it.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah, it's just. Well, it depends on the feminine wash they use.
Ew.
Why?
But yeah.
Not a lot of guys are willing to do
mean-
what I do, but you know what? If you really love a woman, you gotta do it, guys.
I didn't think that people were. I think I've told this story a lot before, but when I was a kid, once again because I didn't think because sex education was really bad.
Mhm.
I thought that blowjobs weren't real.
You, okay.
Like I knew about their existence, but I didn't think that real people actually did that. Because I was just like, why? Like
Why would you
that's
do
just
that?
like that's just like some wild shit like that. So I guess I was surprised later on in life when I found out that it is actually a normal thing.
How innocent of you to think blowjobs are the wildest thing people could do in bed.
And that was like the me who would like consume so much like hentai. But I just didn't, you know, I was just like, it probably doesn't happen in real life though. It was like that. You know, it's like dragons.
Blowjobs are like dragons. They probably don't exist in real life.
It's like dragons. Like we all know what it is, but it doesn't mean it happens in real life, right?
It's just I have this obsession with like I take pride in making sure my partner feels good. It's like an ego thing. Like it's kind of like top fragging. if I get her to finish, I'm like, fuck yeah.
So that's like one thing that you can include in like the post-sex Google form. Like, you put your name and your KDA.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I just funny that you have to
I was like, bro, I
OBB
got a
has it.
4K last night. I got a 4K kagabi.
OBB gets it. You have
Damn.
to win the sex battle. That's it. I have to
What?
win. Like I'm gonna enjoy it, but I may have to make sure I make her enjoy it more because I'm like, you know, like you gotta make them want to come back, even though you don't want them to come back all the time, right? It's just like it's an ego thing. But attackers win. It's like
Ah,
yeah, you know, you
No.
just gotta make sure that you plant the spike and make sure it goes off.
damn.
It's yeah. Because that's one thing I think I read about this before, that the more good looking a guy is, the more he doesn't care about whether or not they let their partners finish.
Why?
Because you know it doesn't really
Is
take
it because?
it doesn't take much for them to get laid anyway, so like they don't have to be good in bed.
Oh.
So like that's why they say
guess
like
scam.
medium looking guys do it best, because like they have something to prove. They need to prove something. It's like I'm gonna prove to you that this is worth it. I promise you.
It probably also depends on how people view sex, like how important it is to them. Right? There's actually some people who don't think sex is that big a deal.
Yeah, that's because it doesn't.
Like in
It
relationships.
probably wouldn't
Yeah.
take that much for them to get it, or like it's just they
Or
just
like
are-
they're just not interested in it that much.
yeah, that
Like,
too. Like
yeah.
I have friends who are admittedly asexual. Like they're not attracted to anyone sexually. It's more like an emotions
Or-
thing for them.
Yeah, or people who aren't like asexual, but they're just not that interested in sex. I mean, it's real, right? They're just not. It's like yeah, sex is a thing, but it's
Not
you
everything.
know, it's just like it's like a very small part of life for them. I think for them, they probably wouldn't care that much about how well they do it, or I don't know. Not saying what kind of person I am.
Let's just say I found one of my parents' diaries one time, and I'm like, okay. So that's the key to a successful marriage, huh?
Oh, damn.
It's a little too graphic. The words they use. It's just.
Like dirty talk? Was
No,
it
not
like,
really
oh my
dirty.
God.
Yeah, like just.
Did you find out that you weren't the only one that calls your dad daddy?
It's like at first I was like, what is this I'm reading? And then I was like, oh, you know what? At least your parents love each other that much that they're still doing it to this day. It's like, it's like, it's. Was it a diary or was it the text message thread? I forget. I blocked out that memory. I just remember
You're
what feelings it
sexting?
invoked. I will
That's
neither
cool.
I will
That's like
neither
some-
confirm nor deny the fact that whether or not my parents sexted each other. Sexting is weird. Like it's one thing I never really got to grasp. Like I guess the only time I ever really did it was with like a long-term thing. But outside of that, it was usually just a suggestive picture and all that. Like not technically nudes, but like pictures in the underwear and stuff like that. But the sexting thing, it just never really took off for me. Am I doing it wrong?
I think like the point in which I get it is when you start talking about sexual stuff and being like, oh hey, like maybe this is like, you know, let's do this next time or something like that, but then, you know, in a more like sexy way. But that's like the general message, you know. But I think that one kind of makes sense because it makes you like imagine like, oh shit, we're gonna have a blast next time. But then there's like the kind that's like, hey, I'm inserting my pee-pee
Oh, that's just
into your vagina right now. Does it feel good? And you're like, yes, moans. Like, I don't really.
I played Dungeons and Dragons,
Yeah.
and I wouldn't like. I literally do not that stuff, but you know, on the same wavelength. Every Saturday at 3:30 p.m. GMT +8 on Twitch.tv, except for this Saturday. That's basically text voting.
Are there like I don't know much about D&D. Are there D&D like campaigns that involve sex?
Yeah, my previous one, like somebody was about to. We don't really like, since Julia's part of the show. We're not very explicit about it. A lot of things are implied. Kind of like they start making out and then camera pans away and then sun rises and then pans back to them kind of deal. But there are actually entire rule books about sex rules in D&D.
Are there like campaigns that are mostly focused on sex?
I don't think so because that would be that like, it's really hard to find a group that would be just really comfortable and cool with that.
And it's just like a bunch of people who like to do like sex focused role play, but also like D&D or something.
That,
Right?
that
Like imagine if you then it would be like more of the sex role, but you added D&D elements, so it's not really D&D.
really like I'm gonna roll a d20. If I roll above a 10, she's gonna suck my dick. Like
Oh my God. Imagine if it was like that in real life, dude.
I'm gonna roll 1d20. The DC is 10. If you roll 10 or above, I suck your dick. Like okay, let's go. A natural 20. Yeah, bitch.
I guess that's just something I wondered about.
I don't think there are certain roleplay groups that take it that far or that extreme. I might actually have to look it up later. It's just it's an interesting
Does a
thought.
blowjob count as an unarmed attack?
I don't know. Are you?
Huh. I mean, it's not really an attack, right? Isn't it more like a buff to your allies?
Yeah, but I guess you have the
Like you're in the
intent.
middle of an important fight, and you need to like help your allies like buff their stats a bit. So you just
No, but
use blowjob.
to get a blowjob, you'd have to succeed on a grapple. So that's an athletics check. Because if you're doing it against a hostile, you really need to grapple them and overpower them.
Why would you give a blowjob to a hostile?
To catch them off guard, and if you were able to do it well enough, they get weak in the knees and create an opening. I don't know. It's
Dude, like it's a pretty hard position to get into to even like
wrap your mouth
you
around
know
it. It's
just to be in like blowjob range of a person.
in D&D,
it's
that just
like-
means 5 feet away.
5
You visualized it a little
God
differently.
damn. Yeah, cause it's like
Within 5 feet, I'm guessing. I'm just saying.
it's either there's a long neck or there's a long
No, because like the
You
squares
know?
in D&D are like 5 by 5 feet, and like to get within melee range of someone, you need to be within 5 feet of someone. So I'm guessing like 5 feet to initiate, probably just a lunge and a tackle, or like whatever it is you plan to do with your mouth afterwards. It's just-
very interesting.
I've never tried to give an enemy a blowjob in the middle of a D&D fight, so you know what?
Not yet.
I don't think I'll be the DM who's gonna have a problem with that. Am I right? The OBB? I'm not gonna have to deal with that, right? Am I gonna have to deal with that? Am I gonna have to deal with that, the OBB?
It's like
Not yet. Okay.
if there's like a succubus type character, a
See-
succubus could totally weaponize blowjobs.
The way I've been using succubi in D&D is more like you tease them with the idea of it, but never really do it. Like you play off of their thirst rather than their actual physical you know.
Oh, I see. All right.
Like-
all right.
'Cause sometimes like I don't know, like sometimes the idea of something is stronger than the actual thing, and I think this is true for a lot of people who have not been in relationships or who have not yet had intercourse. Like the idea of sex or the idea of having a boyfriend or girlfriend is a lot more appealing than when you're actually in the situation. Do you find that true, or is that just me?
I think it's true when it comes to a relationship. Yeah.
No, but for like sex, it's like especially if you're out of shape, like you're gonna run out of breath really fast, and then your abs are just gonna be really sore afterwards, and just like your hips are gonna hurt if you're not used to certain motions.
Those things never go through my mind when I think about. Maybe it's because of all the hentai, you know? Like that never happens, right?
Yeah.
It's always like this nerdy character who doesn't work out and has no friends and is a loser, but he manages to bang like, you know, freaking Lamia or something, and totally like defeat the monster girls through sex. That's true, actually. You probably wouldn't be able to do.
That's
Yeah.
kind of like just a sexualized
Yeah.
shonen protagonist thing. If an isekai happened, you wouldn't be as powerful as like a main character.
True. True.
Like if Climbing 2 flights of stairs would put most people out of breath. You think you can fight a dragon carrying like a sword that weighs like what 3 kilograms
True.
at the very least?
But in the relationship kind of way, I can see it. I think you can actually put that back a lot to the whole gamer girl topic, right?
Actually,
The
that's
whole right, like the ideal girlfriend, the ideal gamer girl, because you can just play games all day and she won't mind, and she'll like video games too, and she'll understand you, and she'll be like a bro who plays games, but she's also a girl with female parts, you know?
true. Yeah. What you don't realize about female gamers is that they could be a higher rank than you and actually trash talk you. So,
Yeah.
been there, done that. Not really,
Hexy.
but still. No, seriously, call up your girlfriend while she's in the middle of a ranked match. It's not a fun experience. I have fought with people over that.
Just check their match history before you talk to them,
Oh,
so you know if they're gonna be in a good mood or not.
no, the funny thing is, it was Hearthstone and she was playing ranked on her phone, so it's like that was the worst part of
Oh.
it. It's like
Is it rare to have a gamer girl who doesn't nag at you a lot? What do you mean?
I mean,
What's the connection?
a girl who nags at you a lot. I mean, I don't really date people who nag me a lot. When someone I'm dating is nagging me, they're usually doing it in an affectionate, I want attention kind of way.
Hmm?
And I'm pretty sure you're not the naggy kind of person. You don't nag your partners a lot, do you?
Not really. Actually, no. I think I require a certain amount of nagging though from a partner.
How so? Why?
Just sometimes I just can't stop playing games. Sometimes I just can't stop. Like,
You just really need to be disciplined a little bit, you know?
yeah,
You
in
just
a
need to be-
non-sexual way.
You just need to be
Mhm.
called out. Just need to
Yeah,
be-
like oh my god, eat. Oh my god, stop playing. Oh my
Stop
god, don't you have
playing.
stream in
Oh my
don't
God.
you have stream in 30 minutes?
Oh no, you've been a
Like-
naughty girl, haven't you?
Oh my god, that's terrible. That's terrible. That's like the whole Discord cringe thing, like the Discord server.
Hey,
owners
kitten.
of the yeah. Hey kitten.
Hey, kitten.
Hey kitten, I gifted you Discord Nitro again. It's like that. But you know, it wouldn't be so bad. Actually, before the whole like Discord stuff, I thought kitten was like a cute nickname. I didn't know it was like a sexual
I
nickname.
don't even see how that can be a sexual thing. But to be
Well,
fair,
it
it's
is
like,
apparently.
'cause
It's like the yeah,
it's like that's what some dads call their daughters.
yeah, but that's why I thought it was cute. But then apparently it's like a thing. But I was like, being called kitten would be so cute because kittens are very cute. You know,
Sorry,
they're
kitten.
small and they make that cute.
You're wearing cat ears. Sorry, did you prefer pussy?
That's true. Yeah, I do actually.
All right,
Just
pussy.
call me pussy. Oh my god, see, being called pussy just makes something fire up. Like, that makes me, I'm not a pussy. Like, you want me to like punch, you want me to punch you and I can do it. Do you want me to like break my mirror? I can do it. Do you want me to like run a lap around I'll do it right now. You
Alright.
don't think I'll do it? I'll do it.
All right, pussy. What?
It's just, the words, they have power.
I know. That's your
Especially
love
for
language
people.
after all.
For people with something to prove, it's like, oh my god. I must prove the thing. What thing? I don't know, but I have to prove it. I don't know.
I must prove the thing. What is the thing? I don't know,
Yeah.
but I have to prove it. That is so the most on-brand, on-character thing I've ever hear you say all night.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I guess it kind of does sum me up. You know?
That's something I've admired about you always. You have a fighter spirit, and it's really amazing to see you fired up and just wanting to punch something in the face. Even if that something is a person or a an abstract concept, you know?
Mm.
You're not alien to the idea of punching abstract concepts in the face. Anyway, we have been here long enough. It's time to get to the segment where we ask you a bunch of rapid fire questions.
Wait. Okay, go.
Wait.
No, I just got like excited.
Okay, I'm still having
Slow
to.
down.
I'm gonna have to formulate them in my mind.
Oh, you can like type them. I'll say hi to chat.
All right, just entertain chat for now. I'm going to type them out because I wanna make sure I make the most out of this
Hi,
moment.
Pat. It's already 12:30 a.m. It's kind of late. What are you guys doing still up? Hmm? You wanted to spend time with me that badly? I don't know if I can keep this up for that long. Okay.
All right.
Cringe Egyo until Nico finishes writing down the questions. You know? Glad we have Paru to open ourselves up to stuff we can't say to our parents. You know, I asked my parents what a fetish was before in their office. My parents are both lawyers. We were in the elevator going up to their firm, and the elevator was full of old lawyer people. And then I was just like, oh yeah, because I was remembering this random YouTube video I watched. I was like, Mom, Dad, what's a fetish? And then I remember my dad answering, like, oh, it's when you like something a lot. And then they would always give me vague answers like that. So I just answered. I was like, oh, so I can say like I have a fetish for burgers. And then my dad was like, no, don't say that. We'll just talk about it later. And we never talked about it later because I searched it and I found out that, you know, I don't have a fetish for burgers. But some people probably do.
My parents just taught me that if I grow up and my penis isn't big enough, I'd have to be good at eating pussy.
That's what they taught you that?
One of the many things they taught me.
Why do you receive like such quality sexual education? It's like learning the calendar method at school. What the fuck? I
My mom had me at a very early age, so she made sure that I was equipped. And you know, I guess like what is it's just I lived in a very sexually open household, which is also a very Christian household at the same time. Weird, right?
Ooh, I mean that's kind of good though, right? So
Yeah.
it means like it's like Christian without the negative bits, like the repressed quality that you know there sometimes comes with the religiousness.
But then again, I think they were also
Good.
like when I was growing up, living with my parents. It's like this kid's never gonna get laid, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure like they had that security in their
You
head.
proved them wrong, right?
I did, no, actually,
you did.
I did prove
You
them.
proved the thing.
I was 21 when it finally happened for me. Okay.
Hey, they don't know that. Just tell them like, oh, I was like 4.
Yeah, but like a lot of the advice came in handy. Like my grandma was the type to tell me always have condoms on hand because you never know. My mom was like, don't be stupid about it.
Dude, I was like the opposite because my mom is like, you know, like the Ojo-sama, not Ojo-sama, but like the yeah, kind of like the Ojo-sama type character in like an anime. She's like that very sheltered.
Don't have premarital hand holding. Oh, ganun.
It's more like she didn't even say those things because she was like not used to talking about stuff like that.
Oh.
You know?
You just
She's
kind
like,
of
yeah.
internalized it based on everything else she does.
Yeah.
Like my mom would kill me if I found out I'd been doing the hanky panky.
It's cool. It's cool. And then that kind of upbringing and I turned out like this. It's like very open about talking about stuff. It's cool.
My mom knows I'm a whore. Ugh.
My mom doesn't know I'm a whore.
There's a difference, you know? Whenever I smile, that's That's why I can't smile at my phone when I'm at my parents. When I'm at my parents and I'm smiling at my phone, my mom's gonna be like, "Who are you sleeping with again this time, huh?" Like, Mom, can you? It's a funny joke. Come on, this is always have to. You don't smile at your phone just for funny jokes. You're sleeping with someone again. I'm like, let it go, Mom.
What do you mean? You don't smile at a phone for funny jokes? That's crazy.
I do, but like, Mom always interprets it as like, you're fuckboying around again, aren't you? I'm not even a fuckboy. I don't even have the success rate of a fuckboy. I just get lucky. Sometimes.
I mean, fuckboys probably don't have like that good a win rate. It's probably just because they're trying all the time, you know?
Okay. I'm ready. Are you ready?
Okay.
Yeah, it's just...
Wait, yeah. I'm good.
Okay. Alright, Paru. What's your usual coffee order?
From Starbucks or any?
Any.
Iced coffee, vanilla.
It's really short. It's very underwhelming. Starter Pokemon, favorite?
Snivy. Gen 1 Charmander.
Alright. Vandal or Phantom?
Popplio. Also.
Pop.
Vandal.
Pineapples on pizza, yes or no?
Yes!
Favorite alcoholic drink?
Smirnoff Mule.
Favorite Filipino dish?
Talong.
Favorite OPM song?
Oh no! Fucking hero. I don't know, man. Wait, I can't think of one that fast. I can't think.
Last one you listened to at the very least.
Bro, I actually. Can you give me one? I probably know it. Give me like the mainstream ones.
Di makatulog. Sad.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking of like one of the ones on TikTok. Sorry. Okay.
Last
Next.
anime you watched?
Oran High School Host Club. I'm rewatching it right now.
Anime you would recommend off the top of your head?
It's not Bunny Girl Senpai.
Hentai you would recommend off the top of your head?
Hentai. Ooh, that's so hard.
Off the top of
Do
your
I
head?
have to answer? Do I have to answer super fast? Hold on. No.
You
I need
can
to
take
think
your
like
time.
1 second.
Oh
Okay,
my
okay,
gosh,
okay.
she's very particular about this, huh?
I'm thinking about like one that has something for everybody.
Fun for the whole family, right?
Yeah, it needs to be like some entry level hentai.
Good,
you know?
wholesome family hentai.
Yeah, entry level. I can't think of one right now.
Alright. Let's just move on
Yeah.
to the next one. Esports crush.
Flame.
Local Twitch crush.
Myself.
Boring, safe answer. Grabe to. Crush lang
Damn,
naman.
I'm sorry. I love myself.
That's not limited to local Twitch crush. Just Twitch crush in general.
I didn't even tell my chat her name. I didn't even tell my Twitch chat her name. I'll tell you guys. There's this OCE streamer named Kitty. And she's so cute. I have a crush on her. I changed my League IGN so that it would match hers.
Oh. Spicy.
Yeah.
Alright. Last question. Why is Nico your favorite Monka fan member?
Because I'm his favorite Maka fan member. Let's
Woo!
fucking go.
Let's go! That's actually usually it. That's you answer really fast. I was expecting you to
I thought
pause
we were
more.
supposed to answer fast.
Yeah, it's up to you. I mean, I'm playing the audience.
Ah.
Applause. Anyway, I am really. Pau MF just followed me now. Pau, how could you?
Hey, Paul.
Really? After all this time. We played Salty Bet together, man. Really late on the initiative roll. Anyway, it's already been almost 3 hours. Holy shit. You really are
That
my
was fast.
That was fast, right?
That was so fast. Wait, we didn't even get to talk about everything yet, right? That's amazing, I guess. We'll just
Alright,
talk about the rest off stream next time. You won't know chat. You won't know the juicy stuff.
there's a lot of things they don't know. Remember that one dream I had? No, never mind. I'm cutting it off there.
Oh, okay. I thought like dream of becoming a big Twitch star, Twitch superstar.
Yeah,
That's the dream I have.
let's just call it that. Yeah, that's pretty much what I dream of too.
Yeah.
Totally not alluding to anything else. Paru,
Yeah.
before we raid, you get to choose who we raid. By the way, that's a perk of being a guest on the show. You get to choose who we raid, but also before we raid, just look at the camera and this time for your final plug. Go.
Once again, I'm Paru, SadParu, twitch.tv/SadParu. Follow me on Twitter as well. Same thing, I post a lot of selfies and just random stuff there. I upload there a lot. I'm gonna be posting a lot of YouTube videos and TikTok content starting next week. So follow me on TikTok. Follow me on YouTube. On YouTube, it's youtube.com/slee/ParuTV. On TikTok, just search SadParu. I'm basically that on everything. And
What's
yeah,
your
look
YouTube
forward
URL again?
to Paru TV. So YouTube/C/Paru TV.
Okay.
Yeah. So lastly, look forward to the Amaka Fam anniversary content. I'm saying this so that we have to do something.
Thanks for pressuring us. That's in 2 months. The anniversary.
2 months.
Pat, Julia, and Jamie, you are all lurking in chat right now. So, yeah, we have to come up with anniversary content.
Plug Guru. Wait, can I plug Guru?
Sure, go ahead.
If you like anime girls, follow Ruru VTuber on Twitch and on YouTube. Ruru on Twitter. She's a VTuber that I hired in my company, and she's gonna be making her re-debut next month with a brand new look and model.
All right.
Pog. And lastly, guys, watch Dodge Rivals tomorrow. I'm gonna be hosting it, and Nico is gonna be a player there. And so yeah, we're both gonna be there as well. And all of your other favorite streamers will be there too. So make sure to watch it, catch it, don't miss it.
That's my secret, Captain. I'm always a player. I mean, that sounded so douchebaggy. All right. This weekend, 40 content creators, 8 teams, 1 champion. Dodge Rivals.
Oh, Nico,
Yeah.
can you do Nico for me before we end? No.
There are a lot of things I would do for you, Paru. That is not one of them.
But like ever since like we became friends, it's always Nico ni.
You know that you used to have exclusive rights to just use that line for me. Like I would only allow you to use that, but
Yeah.
so many people have started doing it that I stopped policing it. But you it started out with you. Like Paru is the only acceptable person I'd like to hear that from. Thank you very much.
Well, I'm glad to have started it, I think the world deserves to call you Nico ni. It's great. It's actually great. Nico nicotine.
Nico ni.
Ah!
Is that what you wanted to see? All right.
I did.
All
I'm
right.
satisfied.